in a
What do you mean
really
you lost
dark
all light?
place with dead people.
All right. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining episode 8 of the ACKS Imperial Imprint actual play campaign, The Grey Brotherhood. 30 years ago, we were comrades at the West Point Wargames Club. Now we've come together again to play Adventure or Conquer King system Imperial Imprint, or ACKS II. ACKS II is a new edition that'll be crowdfunding next month. If you're just now joining the campaign, be sure to check the description below for a link to the Annals of the Grey Brotherhood, being written by Jonathan Oldenburg, author of Tears from Iron, currently playing Gwynfor in the campaign. Anytime you need a refresher, you can just check the link in the description to review everything that's gone before. Also, Jonathan's book is currently on sale on Amazon, so be sure to check it out. We pick up play in the buried temple of Sakara, where the Grey Brotherhood has just defeated a warband of orcs, slain the orc chieftain, his champions, and dozens of his minions, and captured half dozen prisoners. This hard-fought battle came after the party had already dealt with a pair of giant spiders and a horde of giant rats. So the Grey Brotherhood are weary and exhausted. It is 1:30 p.m. on the 18th of Zigellen in the Imperial year 381. All right.
I think the first thing that we need to do is to, three things, is tie up, disarm the orcs, get them ready for interrogation. Ravila is going to try to heal Zeodana, and then we reestablish the rear guard.
Okay. Great. So who's going to do the orcs?
I can do
type?
that.
Yep.
I also speak Orcish, so if they need any cajoling, I can provide that with my charming charisma.
Arias is your rear guard guy. Yeah.
I'll continue to hold the line up at this door, making sure we're not flanked again.
How about putting Aguilar on rear guard? He has good health.
Yeah.
Karak is not so much.
And Castinus is going rear guard also.
So 3 on rear guard. Okay. So is this formation good for you guys on the rear guard?
Yeah.
Something happened to me. I can't see my guess.
As long as Tyrannus is not in the rear guard, it's a good formation.
That's right. That's right. Is there a problem, Sean?
Nope. Good.
Okay. All right, so give me a check for Ravila to attempt to heal Zeodana. She's using healing proficiency to try and do the cure serious wounds, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And now she will use one of the doses of wound wart with the healer's chest. I think that should give her a total +3.
Okay. Oh, her wounds are pretty bad. I wasn't able to get them as sutured up as nicely as I'd hoped.
So then the next thing that she needs to do is treat her with a dose of comfrey.
Okay, so that's 1d3 hit points.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so now she's at -4.
So then the next thing that she can do is treat her with Blessed Thistle, which if we can rest her for the day, she will recover double. So she can recover double what she would normally recover if she were resting.
She won't recover right now unless you get her up to 1 hit point.
Okay.
You have to get her up to 1 hit point first. Yeah.
Is there magical healing that she still has?
Yeah, so I mean, Ravila should still have 2 first level healing spells, right?
Oh. Okay. Then she will cast one of those.
Okay, so go ahead. So cure light wounds, D6 plus 1. Boom, there it is. Okay, so Zayadana makes it back to 1 hit point, so she won't die. Now you can use the Blessed Thistle on her.
Okay. Okay, then we could do that tonight.
Yeah.
So
Zayadana,
she's at 1 right now?
she's at 1 right now, yeah.
Is she able to function?
She can move at half speed, and that's about it.
Okay.
Tomorrow she'll be able to function. Same with Mandonia.
And the same with Mandonia, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
until then
Turok and sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, and Turok and Gwynfor are fully functional, but we're also at 1 hit point. So
That's right. Yeah. Okay, at this point, I need to make a quick roll here. Oh, okay. I will reveal that roll. All right. It was actually supposed to be for Haraeus. I don't know why it showed up for Avro. Okay, so Haraeus hears sounds of fighting to the east. Screams, cries, and blades on shields.
Ruh-roh.
So, yes, it is distinctly not the sound of people coming to attack you. It is the sound of other people fighting.
do we have a rival party in here?
Possibly.
Or we have the undead.
Also possible.
You know.
Can we tell what kind of voices? Are they human sounding voices? Or
He does not think they're human, no.
okay, could be.
So it looks like we can see. Okay, so Higlak is in front of one doorway, and then there's the doorway that we came in through the southeast, and it looks like there's another doorway to the northeast. Correct?
There's a doorway to the yeah. So Haraeus can see that there's a doorway up here. There's the doorway you came in down here. There's the doorway you were guarding, and then there must be some sort of doorway or hallway or something down here.
This
So
door
looks like
was
west,
close when we
northwest,
passed it.
north, northeast, and southeast.
Ask the orcs if they have any idea what's going on.
All right, who speaks Orc?
I do. You know who's making that noise?
The Orcs kind of look at each other, and one of them says, "Sounds like goblins."
Where are the goblins at in here?
He points east.
And then hobgoblins?
He points northeast.
Hobgoblins, yes.
Okay, you've got everybody
Maybe-
tied up at this point. It's now 1:40.
Remember when we went to that door and we faced the rats, there was a hallway going north and a hallway going east.
To the east.
Maybe it's that east hallway is where we're hearing those sounds from.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm inclined personally just to keep driving on with what we're doing. We got a rear guard and
Yeah, I think let's now that we've got Zayadana healed, let's ask them if there are any more. Are there any more orcs? Are there any more things that they have in this area? Any allies?
I'll translate. Are there any orcs? Anything else further to the west or to the north through these doorways? Any allies of yours?
Let's see. So, Gwynfor, you're doing the interrogation because you speak Orcish. So let's go ahead and have you do an intimidation check and see how much they're willing to chat with you. Your charisma, they think you're an effeminate elf, so they're more likely to lie to you because of your low charisma. But you do have them badly outnumbered and they've surrendered, so give me a reaction.
Well, I'm doing the roll 2d6 minus 1, and I'll let you do whatever other modifiers there are.
Yeah. All right. So they say no. All orcs dead.
Anything else down those hallways that's alive or undead?
Which hallways?
The one to the west, the one that you tried to get through and we stopped you, and the one also behind you to the north.
He points to the west. He says, old storeroom. And then he points his fingers to the north, and he says, our lair is here. And kind of waves his finger in a northern arc. And then he points over to the northeast, and he says, another storeroom.
Mm-hmm. And I'll translate back into common.
Okay.
I think we should keep. So I think what we should do is we should keep one, like two of the ones that are tied up, the ones that we got manacles on, lead us into, because they've probably got something trapped somewhere in there, and let's keep the rear guard in exactly where we are, and slowly. Which room do you think we should search first?
Might as well go in the one where Raymond is, I would say. And I'll tell the orcs. Let us know if there's any traps. If there are traps, the one who bothers to tell us is the one who will live.
Yep.
They all kind of look
you...
at each other. And then they all at once all point to the west. Trap!
The trap.
Okay.
Trap on storeroom door.
Okay.
Trap on storeroom door. Okay, we'll do that one last.
Technically not an ally, just a trap.
Okay. So I think we'll keep. We got 6 total, right?
Yeah, you got 6 total.
So we'll
We can
keep
tie the
4
other ones
of
with
them.
ropes, can't we?
Yeah.
We'll tie the other ones with ropes, and then I think we send 2 in first, and get a group together to go search that first room. Keeping Higlak, we might just leave Raymond guarding the door,
Okay.
and then get you and somebody else to go in and start searching that room.
All right, so okay.
And
You have
is
these.
Avarice incapacitated?
No.
He's diseased, so he's right now. Avarice, Jenna, and Horaeus and myself are guarding the rear.
Okay.
We could send Jenna in though, because she's a thief too, so she can do any kind of thief work that we might need in there.
That's a good point. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking is do we want to send somebody who has the search skill?
Yeah, I think Avarice has earned sitting out for a little while.
All right, so Higlak and the orcs and these guys are going in.
Well, I can go in too, since I can as the translator.
And Gwynfor is going.
Yes, we
In case
want
we need to
a
talk.
translator.
All right. So you all emerge into this room here. It's about 40 feet wide, 20 foot long. It's bare and unfurnished. And the orcs kind of look at each other, and then one of them says to you, he says, guard post.
Where do the corridors to the north go?
He points to the northeast. He says, magic pool, storeroom.
Magic pool.
Yeah,
The northeast is the magic pool. Is that? Did I?
yeah,
understand that correctly?
magic pool.
Okay.
Powerful magic. Bubbles
What does
of
it do?
water. Only the gods know. Each time someone drinks, it's different. Chief told us to stop drinking it after what happened to Zigbeck.
What happened to Zigbeck?
Zigbeck got really stupid.
That's saying something.
Let's check the storeroom.
Okay.
Is the well at a dead end?
Yeah, well, dead end. All right. So this is a 30-foot by 40-foot chamber filled with crates and boxes stacked about the room. Here and there, a crate is open, and you can see it primarily looks like weapons and armor. None of the items look to be in great repair, although they're salvageable for some percentage of their value.
Huh.
What are you thinking, Castinus? Think it might be worth it? I don't think that could.
Yeah, so here's what we should do is let's see how much stone is the real treasure going to be, and we might be able to bring back some salvaged equipment if we don't if we get some light, if we have some light treasure to bring back with us.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
All right, where to from here? Now, so Castinus, you're hanging back, or are you going to go with these guys?
No, I'm watching the rear.
Okay, you're watching the rear. Okay, got it. Well, then Jonathan, I guess, or
Okay.
Grant,
Yeah, so-
as you guys steer.
Oh, I'll
I'll
use
let,
your because
Jonathan-
you're the healthiest. Oh, you want to defer to me? Okay.
Since you can translate to the orcs and can guide that, I'll provide the muscle.
Let's go towards the middle of the room so I can just kind of see the whole room. Make sure I'm getting it mapped properly. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
And then let's go down to anything. What's off to the left there? I'll ask the orcs.
So to the left is a curtain. And he says, one of the other orcs chirps up. Seems as if they're trying to get your favor. He says, that was our toll booth. When arrivals would come through to try and see the lady below, we would take a tax.
Oh, is there a route to the lady below through your area?
Well, you have to pass through our area to get there. Yeah, it's to the north.
Okay. All right, let's go into that room.
All right. So you guys pull aside the curtains. And you head over into that room. Okay. So this is a 40-foot square room. The only thing of notable interest here is there is a chest, which is closed but not locked. And then there is a door to the north, and off to the west, you can see what looks like a hastily abandoned dining area.
And that way to the north, is that to the lady below?
Closed but not locked.
Yeah, and he says, yeah, north takes you to the ziggurat, and the lady below is below the ziggurat.
What's in the chest?
What's in the chest?
Toll payments.
I'm gonna suggest that we have Jenna check out that chest before we just go willy-nilly opening it.
I'm gonna say,
All right.
how about one of you charming volunteers who really is growing fond of elves? Why don't one of you kick that thing open for me?
All right. So one of the guys goes over and opens up the chest, and within you see that there looks to be about 1,500 coins, mostly copper.
Okay.
I definitely think we should take those coins.
Yeah, let's take those coins.
Oh yeah.
Looks like the one
So
to
it
the
takes
south
about-
connects
Takes you
through.
guys about 10 minutes to scoop up all that coin, unless you just want to check the chest.
Oh,
Let's just scoop up all the coin. If we need storage, we can come back and get the chest.
Okay.
works. Looks like the way to the south connects through, so maybe we can keep going west. That sound good?
West?
Yeah, that works for me.
All right.
Sounds like it's probably the dining area.
Yep. Okay. So now you've headed to the west, and So this was a common area in mess hall. It's notably odorous, and there's many unpleasant foodstuffs rotting within. It looks to have been hastily abandoned. There's some spilled beer and some crude eating utensils still on the table, as if they were rallied from eating to join the fight.
Spilled beer? Spilled beer? That's a sin.
And so to the west, there is a curtain, and to the south there is an archway.
I look at Gwynfor and say to Gwynfor, tell them to tell me where we can find the keg of this ale.
Where can we find the keg of this ale?
Well, we already drank it.
Higlack's not going to be happy.
Not much left.
Not much left. I grab a hold of the orc that spoke and just say, not much left? Is that the best you could do? There better be at least a glass.
All right. He points to the west, and he gets out of your way, and he's like, no, in there.
I've
we
heard
check there, Dick?
squeezing blood from a stone, but squeezing beer from an orc.
Look, Piglack's been drinking that rose-watered lily nonsense they call wine. It's time to, actually have a man's drink.
We're playing a good elf, bad barbarian.
We'll see how this ale tastes.
Yeah.
So shall we go to the
Probably
west?
tastes horrible, but it's still better than wine.
Give Higlack a drink?
Yes.
Let's do that, Alex.
All right. So what's happening then?
We're going to go through the curtain to the west.
Okay. So you were just approaching the curtain, and there is a sudden growl, and the curtain pushes aside, and a massive wolf bursts through, snarling. And I need you guys to roll surprise.
2d6, right? No.
1d6. 1d6. Okay, so Gwynfor is surprised, Higlack and Jenna are not, and we roll initiative. I guess I'll put us in combat, actually. So, Jonathan, you don't get to act in the first round because you're surprised. And Higlack, you're up first. This is a massive wolf, Higlack. It is the size of a small pony, and its fangs are the size of fingers, and it is snarling and raging.
Snarling and raging. Well, I assume the orcs do not say anything about to the wolf to calm it down.
They do not.
All right. Well, I have no tolerance for that, so I'm going to introduce this wolf to my sword.
Okay.
Oh!
All right. You attempt to strike, but you slip on spilled beer.
No!
Gwynfor.
Well, I'm not. I was surprised. I can't move. Right?
Jenna.
We'll attack with bow.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Damn. Okay. Well, that was a fierce hit from Jenna. The wolf roars in pain as an arrow pierces into its shaggy flank, and it turns its attention on Jenna and pounces on her.
Oh, that's bad.
And it misses. It snaps thin air as Jenna dances back nimbly. Okay. So let's see. At this point, let's see. The rest of you guys are quite a ways away. So the only chance you have to hear this fight, Raymond needs to make a listen noise to see if he hears the fighting.
Somebody roll for Raymond.
Willie, why don't you roll for Raymond since he's not here right now? It's just a D20 roll. No. All right. Raymond sadly does not hear it. Okay. We continue the combat. You got the rest of you guys are not aware. And I think.
So now it's Gwynfor?
I haven't
right?
taken it to the next initiative. Yeah. And boom. Gwynfor, you're up.
Gwynfor. All right, I'm going to cut him down.
Do it.
Set my character sheet up. Sorry, a little behind. Oops, I'm a spear. Or not.
Or not. Okay. Next up, Jenna. So Jenna, you're in melee, so you have to drop your bow.
Okay, so then short sword.
Or what she could have done, I mean, you guys are still new to the game, you could have declared a fighting withdrawal at the start of your round.
Okay, then I'll do that and try to get behind the table.
Okay, so you do a fighting withdrawal, and you're now. Does she have precise shooting?
She does.
It does.
All right, so then she can shoot the wolf. She's a -4.
Oh!
What the?
Oh, amazing.
Jenna brings it. She brings it.
Wow.
All right.
She's been practicing.
The wolf,
Right.
the wolf, leaps up on the table as she dances away, and she just throws an arrow, and it goes right into its other flank, and it howls in agony, and blood is spurting out of its wounds, and it goes to the dire wolf is up. It would like to pursue Jenna. It cannot, so it will attack Higlak.
Wow, those two hits didn't take it down.
All right, it hits AC 1. It just snaps and hits your armor, Higlak. You are heavily armored. Okay.
Indeed.
Gosh. All right. So let's make a check here. Okay. So, wow. Okay. One of the orcs goes running forward, grabs a bottle and tries to bonk the wolf on the head. He's manacled and having time, so he's going to take a -4 penalty. All right, he's not able to hurt the wolf, but he's at least demonstrating that he is
On our side.
And this one comes leaping up to the table and tries and throws a mug down on the wolf again with his manacled hands. Misses. Okay. And one of them says in Orcish, "Bad dog." Higlak, you're up.
All right. Well, let's end this puppy.
Nice.
Off.
All right. Higlak finishes it off. The wolf yelps and dies. The one orc looks over at the other orc and says, "I never liked that thing anyway."
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go kill those orcs. They lied to me.
I look at Gwynfor and I tell Gwynfor, tell the orcs that if there are any more surprises like that they don't warn us about, it will be bad for them.
I think it's time
They're
for us
going in
to
the
fetch
pool.
2 more. I think it's time to fetch 2 more prisoners. Let them know that these 2 forgot about the wolf.
All right. Now you're saying this in common, right? So they don't know what you guys are saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's up to you.
Let's allow me to convince them in common, and you can translate for me.
All right.
And I walk up, sword at the ready, and I get nose to nose with the orc swordsman. And I say to him in common, and said, if anything like that happens again and you don't warn us, I end you. Translate.
And I'll translate.
All right. So they kind of look at each other, and then one says back, yeah. He says, he translates. He says, tell your great chief we understand. He should respect our cunning as warriors for making the effort rather than just submitting weakly. And they nod. Yeah.
And I, after Gwenfor responds, I respond back, I do respect your cunning as warriors. I do respect that you charged in, but I want a warning before we run into the next wolf around the corner or whatever, or we're going to have problems. And
No
that
more
problem
wolves.
is going to be my sword in your guts.
They say no more wolves, just stupid books.
Books, you say?
Yeah. Good for toilet paper.
Show me these books, and let's also find the beer.
Okay. So,
I thought the
Jenna
barbarian would be the
says-
softie.
Jenna says, are they talking about how awesome I am? Because I'm pretty awesome.
That was
Look at
epic.
Jenna and say, you are awesome. Well done.
All right. So this room has 3 rock obstructed windows set in the west wall, which, suggests you're near the edge of the dome to the west. There's bones and gristle, mostly human, littering the floor. And it looks like this has been where the dire wolf has been kennelled for most of the time. The orcs point to the south and start trotting down that way. Stupid books here. All right. At which time I need to following. Okay, all is well. All right, it is 2 p.m. So you guys need to light new torches, everyone. So please mark off a torch.
Okay.
And all right, so this looks like it was once an old library that was converted into a makeshift audience chamber. There is an impressive-looking bas-relief sculpture of a glorious Zaharan warrior, excuse me, carved into the west wall. Beneath the bas-relief, the library's great oak bookcases have been toppled over and shoved together to form a crude dais, upon which is perched the orc chieftain's throne, which suspiciously resembles a librarian's reading chair. Discarded and moldy scroll rolls have spilled out from the toppled bookcases all around the floor. And there is a large chest sitting underneath the chair on top of the dais. And along the south wall, there are a number of crates that look to be man-made. They're well-constructed merchant crates.
I think we should perhaps mark this. I mean, I can do some investigating, but we probably want to bring Tyrenius in to do some more investigating here.
Agreed. And I definitely think we need to have the orcs check the chest.
Yeah, is the chest? Yeah.
And see whether or not it's trapped or not.
Okay, so the orcs look at each other and they kind of turn and they go, and he limps over. Ugh! Chief didn't check chest. Ah. He trots back.
So, what's inside the chest?
Who's going to go look?
I'll
take a
go
look.
look.
No, you want to go look? Okay.
You guys step up on the dais, and so looking into the chest, you see there's a large pile of silver and electrum coin, about 3,000 total. Digging through, do you want to like dig through the coin to see what all is in there, or pour the chest out, or what do you want to do?
Let's pour the chest out. That way, if there's any more surprises underneath.
Pour it out. Okay.
Well, why don't you bring the chest back here and get Tyrannus, and then go and get some more folks, and then we can go search that area.
That's not a bad idea.
We can wait.
All right. So you
Tyrannus
want
will be
to
right
sort of
back.
We'll
We'll just
have
do the
our
chest
two
where-
orc friends haul the chest back over to Tyrannus.
so they're going to haul you guys back, and then are you then all going to head up to that area to search it, or what are you going to do?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the idea.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
let's leave the chest there and just go back. You know, we can come back to the chest. It's not going to grow legs.
Yeah, and have everybody
So-
relocate to what is
Yeah,
that?
collapse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's consider that
collapse the
curtain to the
perimeter.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, see if we can make it back through.
Wait,
Well,
what?
suddenly I lost all light.
And
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
in a
What do
really
you mean you lost
dark
all light?
place with dead people. And
Well, actually, that just loops through. Anything of note in here besides sleeping pallets?
You'd have to search to know more than what I've told you.
We can do that later.
let's have Jenna search.
Well, why don't we just go grab them now? Now that we've made Alex do all that work, because it loops back
Yeah.
through anyway. Sorry, Alex.
All right. So then you're going up there.
Yeah.
And you're going there. Now where are you going?
So we might as well check the path to the south. I think that'll come through the. Yeah, let's go south.
All right. So heading to the south.
This is where they said the trap was, didn't they say?
No, trap over in storeroom. He points to the west. And he says, this was another toll house. Extract money when people tried to go north. It's very profitable.
No chest in this one or anything like that.
He points back to where the chest was.
Okay. All right. Then I guess we can go back, and that'll bring us back to the hall yep, there we are.
Yep.
Hey, guys.
And the
All
orc
right.
points, storeroom trapped. Pointing to the west.
So
Okay.
why don't we collapse the rear guard into roughly where that number 20 is, and then send the rest of the group in to check out the king's chamber and the sleeping chamber.
My
Yeah.
thought is maybe even pull back further, because there's actually two ways through there. So if we actually collapse the rear guard to the toll room, then that one only has one entrance and one exit. So they can't get flanked. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
a big fan of not getting flanked.
So where are you going to put
The
section
northern
guard?
toll room, somewhere around
This one
where I'm
here.
pinging. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now, are you guys still moving into exploration speed as you retrace your steps, or are you picking up the pace?
If we're retracing our steps, let's pick up the pace.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you're
Well,
able to
into
get
room
back.
27 cautiously because of the door, but other than that,
No problemo.
and as we walk back, we'll brief everybody on our adventure.
Okay. So you're briefing everybody as you go back, and
Well, we might need
Now
to check
you-
that wolf for magic parts too.
now you're heading back to here.
We could. We're full up on harvested parts though.
Well, some of these parts may be claws or something relatively small.
Yeah. I think we can still harvest parts, especially like claws and stuff like that. And we just run a risk of it deteriorating if it's not stored properly.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
We'll
Okay.
bring the mules in.
So
We'll want the mules in here in this
Do
room.
you think that this wolf will come back to life?
Well, after you've checked it
could.
over for parts, let's behead it.
I was going to say,
Oh, no.
I'm hoping that we're doing that for everything that we run into now.
Yeah, is it safe to say that while we were doing that scouting, the ones who weren't part of the rear guard but were hanging out were beheading all the orcs just to?
that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay. So let's see. Animal husbandry. Okay. So she's got 3 ranks, so she knows this. Willie, give me a magic research throw.
That's straight up D20?
D20. Yeah. You need 3 or higher. Okay.
Or
Unfortunately, you're not able to identify the parts of magical power on the dire wolf. You are able to tell that the pelt is worth 50 gold pieces. Unfortunately, you guys killed it with slashing weapons, so the pelt has been rendered valueless because it got chopped up. And dire wolves have 2 fangs worth 5 silver pieces each, which you could extract if you'd like to spend the time extracting the fangs.
yeah, I
Imagine we
could
had the time
certainly
because we
do
have
that.
these other things.
Well,
Well, people
really, I think we
explore.
want you to take a look at the books at the library. You can
And
also have
Ravilla
Ravilla.
extract.
Yeah, she's typically done that.
All right, so Rabula stays behind to extract the wolf teeth. Okay.
And I'll look at the books with Willie. I figure there's two of us tag teaming it. We can get through it probably a little quicker.
All right. Oops. There we go. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. So you and Tyrenius, you and Tyrenius are searching through the books. Okay.
While you guys are searching, Higwag's going to go back and rejoin the rear guard because looking at the map, it looks like there's another entrance here, and I don't want us to get surprised. So I'll actually come down to here and let them cover that entrance.
Okay.
It makes sense to have Castinus join us because he can do some, I don't know, he might have some mercantile wisdom on what we're seeing too. For assessing
Yeah.
loot.
I'll switch with Higlac.
Yeah.
All right. So does anyone have a torch lit other than Castinus?
So
good
Ravilla
at that.
has, yes, and she passed it to one of the orcs.
No, I mean back
Ravilla-
here at this group, your rear guard. You were illuminating for the rear guard.
Ravilla, Mandonio has a lantern.
Okay. So Mandonio can be back here with the lantern.
Yeah.
Okay.
I send Turok back
And
there
he-
too. I mean, he's only got 1 hit point, but he's good for that.
All right.
Just in case. He'll stand in the rear guard, back second rank, if in case there's
So
trouble.
he's kind of eyeballing the captured orcs then. Okay. All right. So you guys have got folks in position. Avarice, Jenna. Where is? And then we have Ravilla. The crown is in here harvesting that wolf. Okay. All right. So down over here to you guys. So I have Tyrenius and I have Gwynfor are searching the books. What are others doing?
Would Raymond be good at looking at books too? I don't know. If in case there's religious texts.
Yeah,
Raymond can look at books as well. Sure. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
Raymond will
I have to
also
make
look at
sure
books.
that- Yep.
Okay. All right. What about Jenna,
Yeah,
Avarice,
make sure
Theodana?
that, proper.
Castinus, Jenna, and Avarice are all going to search that room and look. We're going to look at what those crates are and just search the room in general.
Yep. Okay.
And also the
Does
chest.
anyone else-
'Cause we haven't gone through the chest yet.
This team down here starts to search through the crates, and after about 10 minutes of breaking over crates, you find that they are crates of Tyrrhenian glassware worth 200 gold and 5 stone each. So that is 1,000 gold pieces worth of glassware, weighing 25 stone. And as you finish prying through the crates, Avarice, wait a minute. And he points and he says, look, there's fine cracked lines along the wall. And he's like, I think it's a secret door.
Nice.
Jenna's
Well done,
like, I
Avarice.
can't believe I missed it.
You're really still pumping from you rocking that wolf, it's all good.
All right. In the meantime, so let's see now. Those guys. Okay. You guys have made your way through about a third of the books and scrolls. You haven't found anything valuable yet. It's all rotten. In many cases, it has literally been used as toilet paper or Kleenex. You have not found anything valuable yet amidst the papers.
So then what we're going to do is we're going to leave the secret door for now. And then the three of us are going to go search while those guys are searching the library. We're going to go search the sleeping area.
Okay.
Nice.
So you're going to start searching the sleeping area?
Yep.
All right.
Shouldn't one of you fellows remain to guard the door? People can come out of it just as easily as go in it.
Okay.
I'm there, and Raymond's good at guarding doors.
Okay. Makes me nervous if I'm pouring through scrolls while somebody's sneaking out of the door behind me.
So when you guys leave, you'll need to leave someone with a torch because you're now cast into darkness. Who's lighting up a torch?
Okay.
I can hold a
I'm
torch if you want to leave a torch with me.
I'll send Jenna with a torch back. So then it'll be just Avarice and Castinus searching the, yeah.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. Jenna's like, I think this is a better place for me anyway. I like books.
Kids.
She's like, are any of these romances? All right. Okay. Rabela at this point says, I finished up with the wolf. And comes back this way. She leers at the orcs and says, anybody else want their fangs extracted? All the orcs are looking down. Another 10 minutes has passed of searching. And let's see. And Gwynfor, you have come upon an intact scroll. It is illuminated, which is to say that it's been calligraphically inscribed with beautiful illustrations and colored inks. It is an illuminated scroll of ancient Zaharan sensual religious practices that would be worth 500 gold pieces to a collector.
I probably want to keep that away from Tyrrhenius and his imp.
The imp bounds over. Hey, what's that? Looks like we've got some Zaharan lore over here, my lord. You should probably take a look at this. Maybe give it a try with Jenna.
Oh my.
So it's Zaharan, so this is inherently chthonic, though.
Oh, yeah, it's chthonic.
It is worth more to us as ashes.
Or we could sell it to the temple and let them destroy it or something, or give it to the.
It's valuable. You don't just destroy knowledge.
Exactly.
Don't worry, Tyrrhenius. I'll hang on to this for now.
There's no such thing as evil knowledge.
perhaps the Inquisitors. Then we sell this.
Actually, I'm going to give it to Raymond. Raymond, you want to hang on to it? Raymond, you want to hang on to it? Otherwise, I can hang on to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
Here is what
I'll
you
give it to
find in the
Raymond.
chest. All right. So Raymond is now holding on to it. All right. Raymond,
Keep it away from Pyrenius.
only your iron willpower prevents you from glancing at this prurient and deviant scroll. And over in the common quarters, you found a stash of coins hidden in the pallets.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Looks like we'll be able to eat this week.
Yeah.
I think those glass eyes deserve more study.
11.
You have black lore of Zahar now, right? Because of Zahak.
Yes.
All right. So, undead priests of the Chthonic gods wear those ornaments in their eye sockets once their eyes rot away.
Oh,
Was this on the
I'm
bas
sure
relief?
share
Is that
this.
No, that's what the strange glass eyes with the black sclera and the red irises. So,
on the bas relief?
Note to self.
Or
no, in the treasure, Jonathan. If you look over in the treasure that I posted.
oh, I missed that one. Oh, gotcha. Oh, wow. Okay.
So there's an odd number of glass eyes. So one was a one-eyed, one glass-eyed.
Yeah.
Or the Cyclops.
So the warrior with black lore of Zahar, you recognize the warrior is Sanak, the second sorcerer king of Zahar, the conqueror of Oplenia and Chemish. Zahak flies in front of him. A great man, powerful and majestic, a king. Comes back on your shoulder. You will be this way one day, Tyrenius, with me to guide you.
I kind of muzzle him. Place and a time for this. So,
The orcs nod respectfully. Powerful wizard. Okay. What do you guys want to do now?
I think we've checked all the areas.
I think we've got.
Oh, you've gotten through 2/3 of the books.
Oh,
Because it was
continue
1/3
the
after
books.
10 minutes. You've now gotten through 2/3.
Okay.
So it's up to you. If you think there's more, you can keep searching. Or you could be like, well, how,
I will keep searching.
You're going to keep searching?
yeah.
What about the crates? Have we searched the crates?
Yes.
Yeah.
You found they were filled with glassware.
That's right.
One thing we could do is, I think this secret door is probably going to go to that storeroom that's trapped, would be my guess. Or its own little.
Yeah.
There's not much
what
room
I'm
for it. It's
thinking
not going to
of-
lead. Yeah. So if
What
we
I'm thinking
wanted to,
about
we could.
doing is going through it with the two orcs in front of me.
Yeah, and so if you want to do that while we're doing the final searching, you could do that. That'd be something so we're not, we're being time efficient.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So, where did Castanus go?
He's searching in 29.
Yeah, but he's vanished.
Yeah, I told you to watch that door.
All right. I don't know what happened to you, Castanus. I'm bringing you back. There you are. Okay. All right. So, Castanus, you want to go through the secret door after the orcs?
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll have Avarice, point it out, like open it up. Yeah, and then I'll open the door, and I have Gwynfor tell the orcs, and I'm going to be carrying a lantern.
Okay.
Then, the two orcs will go in first.
All right. So, the door opens and it reveals a small 10-foot by 10-foot closet. And the orcs go in and they say, it's a closet.
Secret closet.
Oh, we should have Avarice and Jenna search it, maybe. See if there's anything in there. I don't know.
One of them search it. Don't
Okay.
want to put both of them in the same
That's true.
trap diameter.
All right. Wow. All right. So, Avarice says, "You morons, there's another secret door here." He points to the south.
Okay,
Nice.
we'll do the same thing that we just did before. Avarice like outlines it, opens it, and then the two go through, and I'm right behind them.
All right. The orcs look nervous, and Gwynfor, you hear the one say, Did you know this was here? No. Do you think Chief did? Don't think so.
I'll tell Cassis.
Wow.
It sounds like the orcs weren't aware of this and don't think the chief was either. This is, whatever this is, this has probably not been unearthed since this was buried.
All right. So you guys open the door, and as you do that, Terenius says, "Aha!" and pulls up a unmarked scroll case.
Ooh.
But it is intact, and whatever is within it has not been damaged. It is still sealed.
Aha.
And not soiled.
Not soiled, yes. Do you want to open up the scroll case, Terenius?
Not in here.
No.
Let's take it back to the
All right.
I want
mean, if you want to.
someone. Are these commonly trapped? I don't want to just randomly open it.
Scrolls are not commonly trapped, but they're sometimes cursed. So
Yeah.
usually when you read the scroll rather than when you open the scroll case.
we found that first thing before.
Yeah, I mean,
Take it check out first.
Meanwhile,
I'm not going to open it right now. I'm very cautious at this point after all
Okay.
this fighting.
Meanwhile,
we
the
opened it near the
door
temple or
to the
something.
south has been opened, and inside is a dusty and undecorated room. There is a thick dust, as if it has not been disturbed in a very, 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 very long time. And there are 3 chests: 1 copper, 1 silver, and 1 gold. Copper, silver, gold.
I feel like
As in,
Zaharan
that's what
roulette is
they're
going
made
on
of,
here.
Or
A golden chest. I haven't seen one of those before. Can I see the shine from where I am?
Yeah.
I'm very leery of traps now in here.
Well, that's why I got the 2 orcs in front of me.
You're pushing them in?
Yep.
All right, so they go in. Okay. Just us
The
in the
chests
chest.
themselves. Should we check for? Should we have the Avarice see if they can find any traps on the chests?
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah. They don't. Nobody touches anything.
Okay. So you want Avarice to go forward and start looking at chests?
Just to like see if he can like on the roof or and I'm there with the light too, so that he can see around. He check the room and you say it.
So he's doing a hasty search.
yeah, and then I'll go up, to where their former positions were for security.
Mm-hmm.
We're done searching the room, correct, for scrolls?
You've just finished, yeah. So Avarice does a search, and his hasty search does not reveal any traps or any secret doors. But that was just a hasty search.
Let's see about detailed searches on each of the chests.
Do the chests look like they're locked?
The chests are locked, yes.
They are locked. Okay. Hmm.
Avarice could try to pick them.
Indeed he could.
How big are they?
They're relatively large, as you can see. They're about 3 feet by 3 feet, or 3 feet by 2 feet.
Do they look like they could be picked up? Like, could the two orcs working together pick it up?
Let's see. So they seem to be nailed to the ground. They cannot. They're welded to the ground. They cannot be moved.
Well, anybody got any ideas?
I think we check them for traps.
Yep. Let's have Avarice check it for traps, and then I say go ahead and pick the lock.
All right. So Avarice starts on the first one, and he begins to do the 10-minute search for traps. Now about 2:30 p.m. No, let's say actually 10, 2:20, 2:30, 2:40 p.m. You've been searching. Library. Okay. Well,
I just noticed Avro is here with us. Avro should be back at the rear guard. I'm sorry. Oh, that is Avro. Never mind. I'm sorry. I was thinking this Aguilar. Will, you can have him wherever you want him to be. Never mind. I was confused. The two A names are getting me.
Right. Well, we have quite a few other warriors here with us right now, right? So,
yeah, but we do have a rear guard that's holding room 27 in 3 different directions, so we should be in good shape.
I was thinking maybe we could tie a rope around it and pull them, but they're fixed to the floor.
Yeah, that chest worth its weight. If it's the gold chest, how much is that thing worth if we can get it off the floor, right?
Yeah.
All right. Alex, did Avarice find anything? Do you want me to roll for him?
I can't hear you, Alex. Am I the only one who can't hear him?
I can't
hear you, Alex.
Yeah, I think something happened.
Yeah, he's not muted, so.
can you guys hear me now?
Yep, loud and clear.
Okay. So, Higlak, you are, okay, I'm back. So, Higlak, you're guarding the south entrance, and through that door that's open to the south come strolling in 5 men. They're rough-looking men in leather armor with shields on their back and swords at their hip. They've got what looks like bottles of wine in their hand, and they kind of stop in some confusion when they see you, Higlak, and one of them has a torch. Put some light on him, and he says, "Who are you?"
I'm Higlak.
Do you know where Drusus is?
Okay, there appears to be everybody knows this particular joke. Who's Drusus?
He's the brigand
Drusus
chieftain we killed.
is the brigand chieftain you guys killed.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we.
right.
Yeah, I didn't think there were any brigands left. Honestly, I thought we killed them all.
Oh,
Lady Below
Drusus,
constantly recruits.
He's the other, he's back in the brigand quarters. That's the last place I saw him.
We were just over there, and it's been all hammered up.
I don't know what to tell you, man. That's the last place I saw him.
Huh. All right. Well, by the way, over here is the 10 was their reaction roll. Are you with the orcs?
We're working with them right now to take care of a few housekeeping issues over here.
Gotcha. All right. Well, looks like the place has gone to shit since we were on leave, guys. I don't know. Well, let's go see if the hobgoblins know what's going on. All right. They go strolling off.
You should have asked him for a toll, Grant.
Okay, over here, Avarice. Okay, so Avarice, you rolled. I see. Did you do you did a private GM roll there? It looks like.
I didn't roll,
Someone
but I'll go ahead and roll for him.
Was Higlak on his own over there?
Yes.
God.
I mean, it's all good.
Yeah, no,
Can
you
guys
played it well.
collapse? I'm surprised. I thought we were collapsing into this room, where there's only one way instead of having guard.
Oh
three.
wait, it's supposed
No,
to.
Higlak specifically said he wanted to be there. That's what he said.
Okay.
I wanted to. There was another door to cover, so I was making sure. It's 1d6 plus 2, if I remember right, Alex.
Yeah, you
What
covered
is?
it well.
The roll for trap searching.
No, it's 1d20.
1d20. Okay.
Okay.
And he does
you
have
rolled
a
it.
plus
You rolled
2
it
on it.
publicly. You got to roll it quiet. You got to roll it secretly.
Oh, my bad.
Blind GM. Yeah.
I'll do it again.
Okay. All right. So Avarice has searched the middle chest, the silver chest. He does not think it is trapped, although it is definitely locked.
Okay. Before he looks at, goes to work on picking the lock, he's going to go ahead and search the other chests and search them for traps. No need to set off one trap, pop one and miss traps that are on the other sides.
All right. Do you want to do gold or copper?
Sure, copper. Let's go with that one. And
Copper.
blind GM roll.
Yes, please. Okay. All right. So on that one, he does find a trap. It seems to be that there is some sort of mechanism that if the lid of the trap is opened, you think it will possibly break something within the chest.
Okay. Then he is going to do some trap breaking.
Okay. So he's going to try and break the trap.
Yep. Blind
the trap
GM roll. Yeah.
No, this is a visible GM roll.
Okay.
Okay. So I should pause at this point. So one of the big changes from ACKS II with ACKS I is two things. First, thieves can now do hasty and methodical uses of thief skills. Mm-hmm. So hasty searches are just your basic roll. You can do them automatically while moving at exploration speed, and you can do them within about one round of gameplay. Methodical searches, methodical trap finding takes 10 minutes, but you get a +4 bonus. So he
Okay.
did a hasty search of all the traps and didn't detect anything. But when he went back and did a methodical search on the copper chest, he found the trap. Now you're doing trap breaking.
And I'm
you
going to
can
do it
either
methodically.
methodically. Okay, so you get a +4 bonus. If it fails on a natural 1, you trigger the trap.
All right.
Okay, so that is not enough to undo the trap. You have not set it off, but you have not been able to jigger it.
Okay. I will try again.
Okay, try again. Okay, you have disarmed the trap.
Okay.
It is now
And-
3 o'clock, so please change torches. And if you're using, torches, mark
Yeah.
another torch. Okay.
And then he's going to go back and check the silver chest again for traps, having found the one on the copper chest.
All right, go ahead.
We could have Jenna testing that one if we want to get two of them going at the same time, unless we were afraid of having them both in the same room.
I don't
I don't know.
want them both blown up at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
The one of the orc shouts back. He says, "Great elf master, is it okay if we leave this room? Because we're not doing any good, and apparently there might be traps."
All right. That's
Great
a
Elf
public
Master
roll.
is here. So are you.
Maybe we all should not be here. Okay, go ahead.
Public
Rolling on
roll.
the silver chest. Private roll, please.
Private roll.
Or blind GM, rather. Blind GM.
Roger that.
Okay. No, your search does not find any trap.
Okay. And he's going to go ahead and search the gold.
All right. So heads over to search the gold.
And there is the blind GM roll for that.
All right. He finds a similar trap as he found on the copper chest on the gold chest.
Okay. And he's going to go ahead and do a meticulous effort to disarm said trap.
Okay.
And he's going to roll a d20, and that's a +4. Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay. So, you guys hear Avarice says, "Oh, fuck." And a moment later, there's kind of a hissing sound, and I need Gwynfor and Castanus and Avarice to make death saving throws, please. I don't know why it's lighting up. This is okay. That was me. Those were my two rolls, and okay. So my orcs, they step back. Okay.
It's rolling
Avarice
higher.
make-
It's roll high is good, right?
Yeah, you failed. Yeah. Okay.
I
And
failed.
Castanus.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. It's
Poison.
poison.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So Avarice. So basically, Avarice was like standing like this when he tried to do it and triggered it, and so the gas sprayed right into the face of Castanus and Gwynfor, who both topple over, instantly killed.
Oh,
Unless someone can neutralize the poison in them quickly and you can resuscitate them, but you'd have to get them out of there first.
Avarice will go ahead and drag them out of the room. And,
You're going to try and drag them out of the room. There's still gas in the there's still gas in the room.
Okay, but
Okay, give me another saving throw as you try and drag them out of the room. Then
I mean, come on.
Nope.
Oh, fuck. And he's
all right.
dead.
Sorry, Avarice. You try and be brave, and instead you die.
Wow.
Bad time to roll a natural 1.
Oh.
So the orcs come stumbling backward, coughing, and they say, "Everyone dead! Everyone's dead!" But no one can understand them because nobody speaks orc.
Oh.
So Raymond, so you see the orcs stumbling back, and you see the corpses of your friends in the room ahead.
What treachery is this?
They're like, like our hands are manacled. We didn't do anything.
All right. Well, I mean, they are soulless creatures. How many orcs do we have?
6.
Oh, there's just 2 here, right?
Yeah, it's just 2 here.
And wait a minute, there are only 2 here?
Yeah.
The others are not here?
No. The others are back up here.
Okay, well, I put these 2 down.
Oh, wow. Okay. We'll go ahead and attack, Raymond. You get, you're attacking with surprise from behind, so +4.
Oh, man. Hold on. I am having a problem with my character sheet here. Hold on. 1, 2, what? The way the character sheet's displaying it for me is really weird.
All right, I'll just roll it for you.
Thank you.
All right, so the first orc has his skull staved in, and you cleave and stave in the other orc's head. You're like, and the innocent orcs die.
I don't know if he's innocent. I don't know if orcs are metaphysically innocent.
No, they're not. They're not. I'm just giving you a hard time. Okay.
But yeah, my character sheet just looks really weird right now.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
Okay, do I have anything poison related on my spells? Because hold on, wait a minute. I think
Not at first level. Your best bet is to get Ravilla in there with the right herbs and try and do neutralized poison.
All right.
Can we throw a rope around them and pull them out of the poison?
Yeah, if somebody have a grappling hook.
Nope.
Wait a minute, but with adventuring, we could take the rope that we do have to make a lasso, basically.
I mean, you'd be trying to lasso a body that's lying on the ground. There's nothing really to lasso. I mean, I suppose that's fine. But by the time you rig that up, they'll probably be dead permanently. You only have 1 turn.
1 turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So in a case like that, all right, I'll cast. I mean, the best thing that I could do is, our spells reset right now, right?
Nope, you don't have your spells. You used them.
Oh, we're still in the same day?
Yep.
Oh man, that sucks. I thought, okay. So 1 turn. Well, I mean, one thing that I could potentially do. Wow, it would suck. All right. Would wetting a cloth, wrapping it around my face, give any bonus to saving throw?
Sure. I'll give you a +4 bonus to your saving throw if you hold your breath and wrap the cloth around your face.
All right. I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. Who do you want to try and pull out?
First person I need to pull out is Cassinus, honestly.
Okay. Make the saving throw.
All right. Let's do this public roll. 1d20 +4. We're just going down. This is not good.
All right. So he He goes, the poison is very strong.
Hey,
And
Raymond.
Paul's dead.
What?
Yeah. Well, easy come, easy go, right?
The wizard looks on in shock.
You know what? I just realized they
man.
killed all the lawful
Sahar.
characters.
Zahar, fly in there and tie a rope around them.
Well,
Good
I'll
stuff.
die, he says.
Are you susceptible to those things?
No. He flies in, ties a rope around one of the bodies. Very specifically, not the body of the priest. Okay, so Zahak has tied the rope around it with his little imp hands, flies back to you.
All right, Avro, let's haul them out of here as quickly as we can.
All right, so your guys are going to do that to haul the bodies out that way?
I don't know what else to do. I can't go in there.
All right.
But where's
Okay. So Ravilla is,
is
she's back with the rest of the group.
I've got to have somebody run back and help them and get her
All
and
right.
get her up here. So maybe Jenna can go
Okay.
send word
Jenna
to the
goes
rest
and
of the
gets
group.
Ravilla. Okay, so Ravilla comes up to you. All right,
Where's-
so Sean, did you buy the healing herbs that do that work on poison?
I've got two. We've got 2 doses of goldenrod left.
Okay.
So she
So-
can. So with healing 3 and a healer's chest, she can still make a neutralized
That's
poison.
right. She doesn't need to have necessarily the goldenrod, but the goldenrod gives the benefit if she has it, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. No, goldenrod is to cure disease. What you need is.
Oh, is it Birthwort?
You need bitter wood.
That's for swallowed poison, isn't it?
Character. Oh yeah, ingested poison. Sorry, birthwort. Yes, snake root.
Okay.
Birthwort. Yep.
Well, in that case, we've got 3 doses of Birthwort.
Okay. All right. Well, so she administers the birthwort. 3 doses. So who do you want to do?
Asinus should be first, or Raymond. You guys are the priority. I mean, I'm dead, so I can't say anything, but I don't know. But I think we've kind of established that already anyway.
Castinus is priority.
That's first.
All right.
Here we go
One.
for the first one.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
So she says, "I'm sorry. He's already passed on to the next world." Okay. Now what?
Now for the next one. Now for Raymond.
The gods have taken Raymond from us as well.
Oh my god.
All right.
And last one.
This is for Gwynfor, right?
Win for ya.
Yeah.
Nope. All right. I'm sorry. I wasn't able to save any of them.
Well, then she can still do an attempt on avarice,
She
but
can.
with
Yeah.
the +1.
All right. Avarice at +1. Avarice she gets. All right. So Avarice wakes up and he's like, "Oh, I'm okay. Oh, wow, that was really. Oh,
you know what? He's the only
is it-
not lawful. I'm serious. The 3 lawful characters died.
yeah, no, for sure. What happened? He kind of like, Castinus, wake up, wake up. And Rabila's shaking her head. Jenna Vale says, "Game over, man. Game over." Maybe you haven't been paying attention to current events, but we just got our asses kicked, Avarice.
This is an unfortunate turn of events.
Yes.
Guess it's time to start rolling some d6.
I'm going. Avarice is going to suggest okay with that. We need to get the fuck out of here. We don't have the manpower anymore to continue to clear anything.
Right.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you guys taking in terms of the treasure that you found?
Well, is that room still filled with poison?
You're not sure. It's invisible.
Well, we could send in one of the orc prisoners. The other ones don't know what happened.
That's correct.
Sure, why not?
All right. Orc goes in. He's like, wow, there's a lot of treasure in this chest. Oh, sorry, it's not open yet. You just triggered the trap. Yeah. So he's like, oh, no, it's fine.
Okay. Since Avarice was the one who, screwed this up, he's going to be the one that goes back in there because accountability and all that. If it goes sideways, he knows that he's in for it.
All right. Well, Avarice is a henchman now because James abandoned us.
Right.
So that means that ordering him in requires a loyalty roll. So let's see, or rather a morale roll. Let's see. So he is, who's his employer? Technically Higlac, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So he's going to be doing it by himself. -1. Task is customary. +2. So that's +1. And, yeah. All right. He's going to be, give me a 2d6 roll, -1, plus his morale of 1. So total roll 2d6.
Okay.
Six. All right. He says, "You're right. I should take accountability." And he goes in. All right, what do you want him to do?
The copper chest is unlocked.
No, the copper chest is disarmed.
Disarmed. Okay. And then did triggering the trap disarm the trap for the gold chest?
You would assume so, yes.
I'm going to have him go ahead and check the gold chest again.
Okay, give me a blind GM roll.
That was 1d20.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the gold chest is no longer trapped.
All right. And he is going to go ahead and is it locked? Does he know?
It is. Yes, it is.
Okay, so he's going to go ahead and roll to unlock it.
Okay.
Is that a blind GM roll?
No, that's a public roll.
Okay, D20.
Yep. Now he's rolling well.
Right.
Okay. So he opens it up and he reveals a golden brooch of a 2-headed dragon worth probably 500 gold pieces. There is a corked vial with a greenish yellow fluid. There is a staff made of 2 worked bronze serpents intertwined to form a double helix. There is a 6-flanged spike-headed mace set on an iron shaft carved with Saharan glyphs, and there is a round shield with a spiked boss lacquered with a red maze-like symbol.
Ooh. Sounds profitable. He's definitely going to signal over to his orc prisoners. Let's get this stuff loaded into the carts.
Okay.
And then he is going to go check the copper chest for a lock. That was the one that he did disarm the trap on.
That's correct. Yep. So go ahead and try and unlock that one. He is not able to get it unlocked. So after 10 minutes of trying, he can, of course, continue to try. If he rolls a 1, he jams the lock.
All right, let's try again.
Okay. All right, you rolled a 12.
Yep.
Let's see if that is enough, because you get +4 because you're doing this methodically.
Right.
And lock picking, nope, not enough.
Okay, he'll try again. We're going to need to recruit some more.
Okay. All right. You have successfully picked the copper chest.
Okay.
All right. Well, all this time has been passing. What have the rest of you been doing?
Those who are alive.
Yeah, at this point, we have Avaro, we have Castanus. Oh, no, Castanus is down. So we have Tyrenius, we have Avaro. Turok is wounded. We have Higlak is alive and guarding. Agalor is alive and guarding. And Haraeus Megarovakos is alive and guarding.
Where's Higlak right now? Is he still far away at one of the other doors?
Yeah,
yes.
I'm in the rear.
Okay. Well, I would have sent Sahak. Once we got people pulled out, I would have sent Sahak to go notify Higlak of what's going on.
Okay,
And
so
potentially recall him, or and the rear guard. We're going to need to consolidate, I think, to get out
all right.
more safely.
So Zahak comes flying up to you, Higlak, and he says, "Oh, the most hilarious thing happened.
What?
Avarice triggered a trap. It was filled with poison and it killed all of your friends. Except Tyrenius."
What?
Yeah, they're all dead. Their corpses are stinking up the library even now. It's really funny. You should see the look on their faces.
One day, Imp, you and I will have a disagreement, and it won't be pleasant for you. All right.
If you hurt me, you hurt Tyrenius.
Yes. All right. And I look back at the rest of the rear guard and say, let's get into that room. And we fall back into that room.
All right, so you guys fall back to there.
So they would be ambling along back as fast as they choose while we're doing this disarming and unlocking.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right.
And then what do we find in the copper chest?
All right. So in the copper chest, in the meantime, as the group is all spread out here. Okay. In the copper chest, you see rotted priest vestments, but with they were woven with rich golden thread. You estimate it's 500 gold pieces for the gold thread. And there are also 10 amethysts worth 1,000 gold each. Sorry, 100 gold each, 1,000 gold total.
Wow.
Yeah.
The look on Newton's face was pretty amazing when you said 1,000 gold each.
No. So pretty valuable stuff.
Mm-hmm. But yet there's the silver chest.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be tempted. We can always come back.
Yeah. The only thing I'm thinking is that if we leave this room, which has been covered in dust and is a secret room, somebody will come back and loot it later on. The flip side to that is that we don't have any more doses of the stuff to get the poison out with. So yeah, this is all right. Everybody out of the room, consolidate back there, and I'm gonna go try one more time to see if I can find the trap on this silver chest.
All right, give me a check. Blind GM roll, please.
So Avarice is a henchman, right? So is he doing this out of greed at this point?
He made his loyalty roll.
Okay.
All right, so Avarice, you just finally discover it is trapped the same as the other two.
Okay. I'll go ahead and roll to disarm the trap.
Oh.
Wait. Here, tie this rope around you first.
Good idea. And I tie the rope around my waist.
Okay, and now you're going to try and disarm the trap. All
Yeah.
right.
Private roll or public?
Public.
Okay.
Mart Willie.
All right. Unable to disarm it after 10 minutes of work. Keep going.
Yeah, I'll do it again. Oh, wait. It's supposed to be a +4 on that, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Wasn't enough. You need a 14 or higher because it's 18 is your target value, so 14 or higher total. Nope. Okay.
Try again.
All right. You guys need to light new torches. So mark off another set of torches, please.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, I think there's a rope.
Pull the rope.
All right, Avarice, give me a saving throw as the gas sprays into your face.
Come on, baby.
And he dies.
As soon as the hissing starts, we're hauling away on the rope. But I guess it's just not fast enough.
It sprays right in his face. You pull him out. And I guess Ravila can try and work on him right away. Roll D20 +1.
Yeah, now that it's disarmed, maybe Jenna can open it.
So Ravila, give me the D20 roll.
All right.
No. All right. She says, I'm sorry, the poison was too much for him this time. He could survive 1 dose, but not 2.
Wow. Okay.
The good thing is that the trap is disarmed, so might as well open it at this point.
Right. Have
Wait
Jenna
a while
go
till the
ahead
work in, right?
and Take the lock. We need the cash to recruit more.
Revive everybody.
All right. So you're gonna send Jenna in right now?
I'll leave that to whoever's in charge of Jenna.
Oh, well, give it some time for the poison to clear out, I imagine.
All right. So
Oh
you
yeah,
give some time.
definitely send in the orc to check it first.
All right. So you give it some time. The orc goes in nervously. And okay. It's fine.
But I had a flashback to the Indiana Jones and Last Crusade where the guy was kind of walking through and waiting for the blades to come out. Oh my goodness.
All right. What's she gonna attempt to do?
She's trying to
Lock
pick
pick?
the lock, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I picked the lock on the gold chest.
No, silver chest.
Oh, silver chest. My bad.
With a +4 for
Yep.
doing it methodically.
D20 +4 for methodical. Yep. Okay. She has not yet picked it. You're welcome to try again.
Oh, is it 18? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Sorry, I rolled the wrong die. Oh. Okay. All right. So you guys hear the sound of booted feet running at you from the east. They are on the far side of the curtain.
Which curtain? This one or this one? All right. Higlak will move to hold the line.
So he's up there. He'll move up here.
And Avro will run that way as well. Where is he right now?
And Turok can help form the second rank.
All right. So you guys quickly form up, and I'm going to go ahead and just throw everyone into battle.
Bring Jenna up there too.
Oh yeah, let me put Jenna into battle as well. So Jenna has just gotten to there at this point. Okay, and I'm going to start the initiative. Okay, so Zayadana. So you are where you are. Zayadana is up first. What does she want to do? She can't do anything yet because she's still incapacitated, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, if it was the same day as the previous.
So we're moving her. Okay, Agalor, you're up at 7.
He will ready to receive charge, and make sure he's turned the right way.
Okay, so he readies to attack.
All right, Higlak should be up there, but I can't seem to unclick.
Higlak's right here.
Yeah.
So you want to move up there and be ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Higlak, you're not. Where's your initiative is down at 1, Higlak. So you're not for. Oh, I see. You're saying you wanted to be there. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not ready, but you're there.
Yeah.
Okay, Terenius, you're up.
Okay, Terenius is going to run up to the back, run up somewhere like in that area to go nearby, but in the back ranks behind everything.
Okay. All right, Raymond.
Yeah.
Oh no, Raymond.
Can Terenius also do anything else, such as run up and move and prepare?
Yeah, what would you like to do?
Ready a dart.
Ready a dart. Okay, so the curtain is pushed aside, and a brigand swordsman's come running in, shouting, "You bastards!" All right, so I guess Terenius, you can throw a dart at him before he gets into melee, so you're attacking at -4.
Okay. Oh. What was a 6?
Yeah, so you missed. Okay, your dart goes wild. So Agalor can attack.
He'll yell. And oh my goodness.
Agalor misses. Okay. All right, so that brigand gets to attack, and he will attack Agalor. And stabs with his short sword. Hitting AC 7 for 1 point.
Yeah,
And Agalor is AC 7, so he takes. All right. Next up comes another brigand swordsman. He will attack as well. He's also attacking Agalor. Bounces off his armor. Okay, Turok.
Turok's in the second rank, so he'll stab at the first one of those.
Okay.
With his spear.
Sounds good.
Did they charge?
They did not charge. They didn't take +2 to hit.
My goodness.
Oh.
I don't think I've rolled anything above 5 today.
Yeah. All right, Avro.
Avro will stab from the second rank.
Okay.
No, this is savage.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. A brigand comes running down this way carrying a torch and emerges here. Ravila is up. So Ravila is down here.
Yeah, so Ravila is going to ready to revive somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, run up to revive somebody that is that goes down.
All right. Next brigand swordsman.
I mean, she's not in the line of fire, is she? 'Cause I can't tell based on.
She's got a bad guy, right? She's got a bad guy who's got a torch. That's about it.
Oh, like right next to her?
No, not next door, Newton. He's right here.
I can't see him, so his torch is not illuminating.
Can you see him now?
Negative.
No. I mean, I guess they're friendlies between me and the enemy right now, or Ravila.
So you guys can't see this guy.
No.
No, I
He's in
can't see any
complete
terrain.
darkness.
I just see our icons in kind of a.
I don't know
Okay,
why.
I
you
can
can't
see him now.
I just created an artificial light source. I don't know why his light isn't working. Okay. Just a glitchy system. All right. Next brigand swordsman is up, and he also is going to go running to the south after his compatriot with the torch. Okay, so he emerges with sword drawn. Okay. And let's see. Orc champion. Let's see what the orcs do. Wow. Geez. The orcs really like you guys.
It's because of Tyrannius, I'm sure.
The orc champion says, Master, free us and we'll help you fight. To you, Tyrannius. But unfortunately, you don't speak orc. So he's holding up his manacled hands to you. Okay. And last up, brigand swordsman. He makes his way to here. He can't get into the fight. Haraeus, you're up.
All right. Haraeus, seeing the light coming from down there, is going to move. He's going to run his happy butt down here.
And attack. So that's a charge, Haraeus. Make an attack at +2.
All right. Inventory. Short sword +2.
Haraeus doesn't have a spear?
No, he has a short sword. Wow, he misses. Okay, that was terrible, guys. Oh,
I don't think Jenna was on the list.
I guess she was not. So Jenna, go ahead, take an action before we move to the next round.
She'll shoot into melee where
Perfect.
Haraeus just went.
Do it. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So, Jenna drops him. Okay, she can't cleave because she's a first level thief, but she took him out. Jenna says, "I'm the greatest."
He's the hero of this episode. I mean, my goodness.
Right?
All right, Aguilor, you're up.
He will continue to engage the one in front of him.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Brigand swordsman is attacking Higlak. Misses. Orc champion continues to raise his hands as if to say, "Free me so we can fight." Ravila the crone.
She's just continuing to ready to revive a friendly.
Okay.
Who put the manacles on these orcs?
Castanus, he's got the key.
Castanus did.
All right, the brigand swordsman charges at Haraeus, but his attack bounces off Haraeus' shield. And then up here, this brigand swordman attacks Aguilar. Bounces off his plate. And the one behind readies. He readies. Okay, Horaeus.
Horaeus is going to well, wait a minute. Higlak did not get a chance to attack.
Higlak is at 3.
Okay.
You did attack last round, Higlak. You missed.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought it was just Horaeus that attacked. Let's see. Horaeus is going to attack the brigand right in front of him.
All right. Wow, guys.
Oof.
Avaro.
Avro is going to attack again from the second rank.
Okay. So Avaro hits AC 0, which is not enough. Okay. Higlak.
Higlak is going to introduce the brigand in front of him to his sword.
Okay. All right. Higlak backhands with his sword and cuts off the guy's nose and lips, and he falls over screaming, "Ah!" and then dies of shock. You have a cleave.
All right. And I'm going to attack the guy next to him. I don't think that's going to do it.
AC 3 is a hit. Another kill.
Nice.
All right, Higlak, you bury your blade into his stomach all the way up to the hilt and pull it out. A fountain of blood ushers out. Scant vengeance for your dead friends, though. Okay.
And I scream, "My blade hungers."
And I accidentally hit the initiative button too early, but Turok hasn't gone yet, so he can act.
All right, he will. There's still somebody up in the front in the upper battle, right?
Somebody there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he will continue to engage.
Okay.
EC3.
And he takes him out. Okay.
Is anybody else up there?
There's nobody else up there.
Okay. Well, he'll ready in case somebody appears, I guess, off of his cleave because he can't move.
All right. So we got Jenna down here. Go ahead. Okay, so her arrow misses. Aguilar, I suppose, could start running down. Avro could start running down. Higlak could start running down. So Horaeus, go ahead.
All right. Horaeus is going to stab this dude in front of him with a short sword.
Okay. Sadly, he is not. Okay, this dude attacks.
So you skipped Tyrrhenius in the last round.
Sorry, Tyrrhenius. Go ahead, Tyrrhenius.
So Tyrrhenius is going to yell to Zahak to go get the manacle keys from Castanus.
Okay, so he goes over and flies over to the body and gets the keys out.
To get, and then bring them to the orc and free one of the orcs. The one who's been gesturing. We're taking a gamble here.
Okay. Got it. All right, so Zahak has gotten the key. And did you get Aguilar, Higlak, and Avro? Did you want to run down to join the fight below?
Yes, Higlak. Actually, no, Higlak's going to hold the line in case there's more coming. And he's going to say, "I've got this to, y'all help out the other."
Yeah, Avro. Avro will go down, and Tyrrhenius will retreat around the corner to where he can keep an eye on.
Turok will go down as well.
Oh, so that's not the right icon.
Well, Turok will be careful to stay in the second rank because he's a little bit more injured.
Still very, very hurt. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Aguilar also can move down because Higlak says he's got it. So if there's room for Aguilar, he'll go down as well.
Okay. Jenna's up again.
Actually, can I change that before?
Yeah.
Aguilar will advance through the curtain. He's going to go the other way.
Okay. That's cool.
He's smart. He's clever.
All right. He doesn't have a torch, and he finds himself in darkness.
Oh, well. He'll stumble his way.
Hmm?
He'll stumble his way.
Okay.
I don't think he would actually run if he didn't have a torch. Would he?
Well, he'd walk.
People do crazy stuff in combat, so he could stop when he gets to the edge of the darkness if he's like, "Oh, I don't have a light source."
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Good. I want him to go. He's
He can pick up the torch. You know,
He's feeling his way along the walls.
yeah.
Okay.
So Jenna can fire at the
Yes.
one Yep.
Jenna can fire. Yes. Jenna misses. Horaeus.
Horaeus is going to attempt to stab yet again. Stabby, stabby, and he misses yet again.
Avro's looking. I don't see any opponents. Where is everyone that we're battling?
It's right here.
Okay. Yeah, so he's going to stab at him then. Do I need to get a little closer to do that?
Yep. Yes, you do. Go ahead. Okay.
Again.
Wow. All right.
Just not going well.
Aguilar will continue. He's the one who's in the darkness. He's going to continue coming around behind the brigand. And if he makes it, he'll attack him.
All right. So he comes around the corner and comes out to attack the brigand. But he misses. Okay. So the brigand is now surrounded on all sides. And let's see. He will attack Horaeus. He misses.
At least Alex is rolling as bad as we are.
So out of curiosity, is there such a thing as a flanking bonus since he's now surrounded?
There's +2 for the
Okay,
guy attacking from the rear. Yeah.
So it wouldn't have mattered for Aguilar because it still would have missed.
Didn't matter. Okay, Turok, you're up.
All right. Well, I stab you again.
Okay. All right. And
There we go.
Turok finishes the month. Okay. All right. All the brigands are slain.
Oof.
Okay. The henchmen are looking mighty nervous.
I look at the henchmen and say, pack everything up or we're getting the heck out of here.
What are we doing with the bodies?
Do we have room for them in the carts?
Well, that's a good question. So you've got, what do you have here? There, you have three pack mules, right?
Mm-hmm.
4.
4. Oh, but we left one with the cart, right?
I think we brought all of them with us.
Yeah, we brought all of them with us and then stashed the cart.
And stashed the cart.
Yeah, we stashed the cart.
Oh, okay. He just
Question
got
of-
behind it. Yeah, I see.
Question of gameplay, Alex. Can I, as my henchman, talk and offer suggestions? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Well, Aguilar, because he's the smart one, he's going to wonder, can the secret door be closed so it's secret again?
Yes.
Why don't we throw everything behind the secret door that we can't carry, hide it again, and we can get it later on?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
All right. So
Put
let's
it behind
take
both doors. Double secret doors.
double secret doors. All right. Very good. Well, let's take a minute to figure out what you guys have. So you have
but
four
we could carry.
mules, right? Is it mules or donkeys?
4 mules.
Mules. Okay. All right. So each mule can carry 50 stone. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 bodies that you have to carry. So you put 1 body on each mule. That leaves you with 35 stone of carrying capacity per mule. So times 4 mules. So that's enough to carry everything you've got. Well, actually, except probably the crates, because that would be 25 more stone. So let's see. So if you put those crates on one mule, 25 stone, and then the gold, you got 3,200. So that is 3, 5. No, you can carry everything. You can carry everything you found.
So we could also put the bodies on the cart, hook 2 of the mules to the cart, and then use 2 of the mules for just extra carrying capacity. So I think we've got enough.
I think you've got enough. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to exit the dungeon.
And note that Higlak
Yes.
has named the mules in the chat there.
Oh, nice. Ranger, Spartacus, Trooper, and Traveler. Great.
I'm having
Okay.
flashbacks.
Well-
Those are the names of the mules at West Point, aren't they?
Yeah,
Indeed.
yes.
See if you guys have any encounters on the way out. All right. The gods bless you. Well, not really, but
Belatedly.
About to say, everybody's dead, man.
All right. So we're gonna have to make our way to Sidonis at least, because Sidonis is gonna have the clerics that will be able to revive the dead at,
yeah. All right. So when you get out of the dungeon, it's 5:10. So you're going to have to camp the night, and then make your way back tomorrow. So let's change our scene here.
To
Which is
clarify,
kind of-
we didn't leave anything behind the secret door. We were able to carry it all out. Is that correct?
You were able to carry it all out.
Yeah, which is kind of a bummer because we're gonna miss out on a ton of XP. But at least we'll be alive, I guess. Well, I mean,
Well-
One of us will get some extra XP.
maybe we might be alive. Who knows? The world might be anyway.
Okay. So let's see if anything assails you during the evening. Pulling up the ACKS II encounter charts here, and encounters in the wilderness. So you guys are in unsettled. I have to make 1 roll for the night.
That looks like a book, Newton.
Man, dice do not love you guys tonight. I am sorry.
Yay.
It's the wrong time for an encounter.
Yeah.
2 arms.
All right. So at least it's a common creature.
It's not the ancient red dragon I was expecting.
No, it's just a. Okay. Okay. So you guys are camped out with many casualties. You've got a wagon. You've got a number of supplies on the wagon. You've got some captured orc prisoners. And so on the wagon we have a dead cleric. We have a dead elf. Alive, we have a wizard with an imp on his shoulder. We have a savage-looking barbarian warrior in bloody armor. We have a bunch of orcs kind of sitting around with their hands tied, and a bunch of what look like legionary deserters from the Aran Empire. And out of the shadows... Okay, so you see some men approaching you, and there are 6 of them come visible into the torchlight, and they hold their hands up. And let's see. And they say, "Hey there, Are you friends of Drusus?
Higlak will respond. We know him. I wouldn't say we're friends, but we're certainly not enemies.
Whereabouts this temple he's in now?
To the northwest, in the midst of the VIII marshes.
What? No, it's here in the forest. It's supposed to be close by.
I don't know what to tell you, friend, but it's not anywhere nearby. It's up north in the VIII marshes.
Well, unfortunately, they know you're lying. So that's very bad news for you.
Now the tip, Grant.
Look, man, I bluffed my way out of it last time. It was worth a shot.
All right, Higlak, I'll give you a chance to try and bluff it. Go ahead and roll 2d6.
Okay.
12, 12, 12, 12, 12.
Oh,
Wow.
the dice are swinging today.
Okay. Well, the guy says, "Huh? I guess we were misinformed. Well, boys, looks like we're going into the marshes." And they head off. Let's try and make some more miles while there's still moonlight. And they go trotting off.
Such relief.
That was a party wipe right there. So they go trotting off, and you see there's 42 of them.
I'll die in the marsh now. I mean,
So their assumption was you probably weren't good people since you had a murdered, since you had the corpse of a holy crusader sprawled out on your wagon like a trophy. They were probably like, well, these are our kind of scum. They kill clerics and elves.
And then imp fluttering around.
It's like an imp fluttering around and like, you know, and there's like Zaharan weapons lying about that you captured. So they're like, yeah, these are our kind of scum. All right. Well,
Hold on. So they're going into the marshes.
Yep, they go past you guys and head northwest towards the marshes.
I sort of want to know what happens to him. I know we're not going to know, but
Yeah, that is not going to be good for them because going into the marshes is just not.
We don't want to
That's
see
why I
them.
sent him that way.
Okay, so next day you guys are heading on out of here. It's 19th. Okay, what is that encounter?
Oh, Jesus.
I can totally imagine like Higlak just like saying that in such a matter of fact way without breaking a sweat. He's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you, man. All right, well, guess we're misinformed. All right, let's see here.
That's actually great though, because that means that there's 42, well, at least for the moment, 42 less threats in the temple that we need to worry about.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right. So you guys have no problem making it back to Turos Tem on the arriving on the 20th. So at this point, you've been dead 1 day. Okay. So are you guys going to head into Turos Tem with the treasure and collect experience points amongst the survivors, or what are you going to do?
Don't we need to get to Saidanos to raise these guys?
You do if you want to try and raise them.
We do, but we might want to at least spend a few hours in Turos Tem and see if we can buy some healing herbs and things of that nature before proceeding.
Well, it's going to be evening at the time you get to Turos Tem, so you're going to be spending the night there or camping out outside, your choice.
I would say if it's going to be night when we get there, let's go ahead and get everybody into an inn, and make sure that our henchmen are well cared for, etc. And anybody who needs to rest and recover can recover there, and the rest of us can go on to Saidanos to get the healing done that we or the resurrections done that we need to.
One thing to keep in mind, it's kind of a double-edged sword. As soon as you hit civilization, the henchmen have to start making loyalty checks, and the PCs with the highest charismas are all dead right now.
Yeah, as soon as you guys, so that's what I'm saying. You might want
That's
to
a fair point.
Go straight to Saidanos.
Yeah. Then let's make a beeline for Saidanos.
Yeah. So and then the
So you actually go here. You don't even go to Turos Tem.
Yeah.
Okay. So the possible play is to see if you can have the resurrectors come out right outside the city gates before we go in, or something like that. Something, I don't know, but anyway.
That's correct. You can do that if you want. Zahak says, "Don't be ridiculous. Just bring the treasure in."
Yeah, because that way, if we're revived outside the town, the henchmen don't have to make the loyalty check until we get into civilization, and the characters have a chance of maybe getting XP. So
I like the way you think.
Okay. Well, let's see how you guys do. So you guys are able to go 4 hexes a day. So that's the 21st. Let's see if you have any.
For some reason, I cannot see the map. I'm not sure. Don't know that's a big deal, but does that require a refresh to see the map?
It shouldn't, but sometimes it does. I mean, just weird shit happens with this service. I don't know what to tell you.
I think it's okay. I'll just deal with no map unless we get to an encounter.
Zudana is still with us, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Zayadon is still with you. Yeah.
Okay.
So Outlands, you guys are traveling.
So is she our last lawful henchman or lawful member?
I suppose, yeah.
Well, are the Legionnaires lawful?
Oh, the Legionnaires are lawful. Yeah. The Legionnaires are lawful, yeah.
Haraeus is definitely.
Haraeus is definitely, because he's a okay.
I like Well, I like the idea of if we're going to go to Saidanos, why don't we, as we get closer, let's send a runner ahead to see if we can convince someone to come out and meet us. What do you think, Higlak?
I think that's a great idea, and because we need to get the rest of our brothers up and running. There's no
traveling. Yeah. So we're traveling by mule cart. We're not exactly traveling fast, but maybe in the last day we can have someone sprint ahead.
Yes.
Say Ziadana or someone who's got a loyalty to our fallen cleric.
What was Ziadana? She is incapacitated right now.
Oh, so
yeah,
she
can only move at half speed. She's riding on the wagon, basically.
Oh.
She and Mandonio are both.
That was my misunderstanding. I thought after the first night of rest, she would have.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you got. Oh, but you haven't had a day. You haven't taken a day of. Wait a minute. Yes,
we were going to, but
Zayadana is okay because you guys had rest back here. So Zayadana is okay.
Mandonio too, then, correct? Because I think he's the same boat.
Correct. Yes.
And
he's also got really good charisma.
Yeah, and then Ravila has lay on hands and 2 casts of cure light wounds if that was required as well. So.
Yeah, probably for them and also for Turok, if she could heal them gradually over the travel.
Yeah, because I think Ziadana at least needed magical healing on the following day. So.
Oh, you missed that. We got that. We took care of that before you logged in.
Yeah, she got that.
Ah, okay.
Okay. All right. So you guys are on the road heading westward in your cart. When you hear a sudden, very loud sound, and it sounds like this: ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. And emerging from the swampy ground to the north is the largest frog you've ever seen. It's like a frog that's almost the size of a horse.
Does
What
it
kind of-
appear to be hostile?
It might think we're flies. A frog that large might be like everything smaller than it is food. So
Yeah, it seems to think you might be food. Yeah.
What day
Okay.
is this?
At this point, so it is the evening of the 20th.
All right. I look at everybody and say, "Archers at the ready. Let's end this before it gets close."
I
Yep.
prepare to cast Slumber on it.
Oh, okay. That's smart.
Ooh, and then harvest it.
harvest it from part.
Harvested for parts. Dead is dead. Parts is parts. All right. I'm just looking for.
Frog leg. I mean, it's good eating.
And also, there's food.
Soylent
Lots of
Green.
food.
Soylent Green is people.
Huh. Weird.
Oh, there we go.
Is anybody seeing the map?
Yeah, I see
There's
the
the
map.
percent bar.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I see it. I don't see the frog, but
I don't even see the map.
The map just showed
I
up
see
for
the
me.
map. And
It's the first time I've seen a map all session.
I have 7. No, we have a whole lot of mules.
Yeah.
that's a lot of mules. That's
Yeah, they procreated while we were in the dungeon.
which is not really possible because mules are sterile.
They're attacked by 42 mules.
Magic mules.
We are in a magical setting. And for those of you, since we temporarily lost our GM, shameless plug for him. Buy
Yeah,
this
look
app.
at that.
We just got it today.
Nice. Mine's supposed to arrive Friday, I think.
Nice.
Look at that.
It's beautiful. I
That's
got mine a
beautiful,
couple
man.
days ago.
All right.
Yeah. Full color. Look at that. Look at that.
That's fantastic. Yay. All right. So I'm just going to throw down the people that are able to fight.
Since it's the 20th, is it safe to assume that those who are down hit points are back up, or with the healing spells, or is that still in
So
question?
they would have healed 1d3 hit points for the rest under the care of a healer. And then you would have had 2 healing spells you could cast.
We might want to do that before we
So
start
go ahead.
our combat.
Yep. Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead.
That was for
Okay.
Turok.
Get a veil.
Aguilar was just down 1, so he'll be back up full,
Great.
regardless of what I roll.
Oh, nice rolls. Now is when the 3s are helpful instead of bad.
You
All
probably
right.
want to
Yeah.
roll for Zeodana.
Yeah, roll for Zaydon and roll for Mandonio.
Oh, maybe you already did. I see it.
I just
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah,
I just rolled
Oh.
for Mandonio and added it to him. So
great.
he's up to 4 hit points.
Okay, so he's at 4 and Zaydon is at 3.
And Turok's at 4 now.
And then we want magical rolls for healing.
Yeah, sure. You have 2 of them you could use.
Who's the lowest? Who's at 3?
I think Zaydon is at the lowest. Yeah.
Yeah, GA down is the lowest. So it's a heal is 1d6.
Yes. 1d6 plus 1.
So that should put her up at 6 out of 6.
6. So she's in good shape. Okay.
And then
All right.
that's one of the heals. Is there another one that needs to be cast?
You
Both
do it for
Mandonio and Turok are down. Yeah, go for Mandonio.
Oh, do Turok. Do
Turok.
Turok.
Turok's only down 2. I mean, he's 4 out of 6. I don't know, but I'll take it.
All right, Turok it is. Roll it.
You only need to roll it if it's 1d6 plus 1.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You don't even need to roll it. Yep.
Well, not just that, but Ravenel also has a lay on hands.
She also has a lay on hands. She does. That's right.
And
All right.
lay on, yeah.
So
Mighty Priestess healing. So then everybody's back at full.
Awesome.
Oh no, Mandonia will be at 6 because she can heal 2 first level.
Yep.
Okay. All right, great.
Oh, then heal
And
Turok
Xandana-
with. I'm sorry, heal Turok with lay on hands. All he needs is 2, and then use the roll on Mandonio.
That makes sense. Okay, so roll d6 plus 1 on Mandonia.
1d6 plus 1.
Okay. Now everyone is back to full. Fantastic.
And so while
Okay.
we're doing that, I don't see everyone on the list yet. Are they?
I
Will
got
they show up soon?
distracted. I got distracted
It's okay.
doing other stuff. So who is Tyrannius needs to be on there. And who else is not on? Turok is not. And that should be everyone.
Mandonio, I don't see him on there.
Mandonia's on there.
Oh, is he?
He's right here. Yeah. Hit Alt. You'll see him.
Oh, and I'm sorry. I was looking at the combat tracker. I was seeing them added on there, and he's not showing up on that.
Mandonio is
combat
not
tracker.
on the combat tracker. That's weird. He's showing on
I
mine.
see him. I see
There he
him
is. He just popped up. Sorry.
All right, Zayadana, you're first.
And Ravilla.
Ravilla, right? Yeah. Zayadana, you're first.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Yes.
All right. So wait a minute. She heard something about casting sleep. So she is going to ready to attack the frog as soon as it makes a movement towards us.
Okay. So the frog is up.
Oh, I guess she'll attack then.
Well, I haven't done what I'm doing yet.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. So if it looks like it's going to lunge at us or something, offensive, she's gonna go trigger her ready.
Yeah, I get it.
Which? Oh, I didn't see it for a while. Never mind.
All right. So okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's pick a target here. 6. Okay, bad luck for the frog. It leaps on Zayadana. So Zayadana, make your attack as it comes rushing in.
Yeah, and she, I think she was using a spear last, so that's what she's still using.
Okay.
1d20. Does she have a bonus to her attack?
You could just click on her character sheet.
Yeah, the character sheets are not displaying properly for me for some reason.
I see.
Oh, wait a minute. She's got speared. Hold on.
She doesn't have any bonus, so just roll a d20.
Spear two-handed. Okay, here it is. Is it? No, nothing's wrong. Okay. So I'll go back. Just a d20. All right. Let's go. Oh.
All right. So she misses the frog. She now needs to make a saving throw versus paralysis to avoid being knocked down. You need 13 or higher on d20.
Never told me the odds.
She is knocked down, and the frog gets to bite her at +2 to hit and damage. Oh, there it is. Savage.
Man,
So
Judge is on fire today.
she takes 5 points. And
Hey,
it's
she's
only,
still up.
had you guys gotten her to full?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's at 1 hit point and prone.
All right, guys. You guys have one round to deal with this.
Okay. goes to Agalor.
All right, he's right next to Zeodana, so
Yep.
he will turn and stab. There we go.
There's some good points.
Yeah.
6 points damage.
All right, Agalor does 6 points to the giant frog, which screams in pain. Okay. Goes to Haraeus.
Haraeus will move up behind said frog. Maybe not quite that far. There you go. And we'll stab it with its short sword.
Okay. You
Does
have,
that give it a flank advantage?
yeah, it gets +2 to hit from the flank, but it's
Nice.
not enough. Doesn't matter.
Still,
Okay.
wow.
Avro.
Wow.
Where's Arrow? Okay, Arrow is going to stab at it.
Nice, I think.
Yes, and the frog is killed. Okay, so Zeodana's like, well, it didn't turn into a prince.
It needs to be in green.
And then she kind of slumps back down and says, medic!
Let's see.
Tyrenius would like to examine it and see if we can get any useful parts from this
All
This
right,
frog.
make the roll.
especially paralysis type things.
All right. Was that your roll of 15 for healing, or was that for investigating the frog?
Oh, that was investigating the frog. That was Tyrenius rolling.
Okay.
So,
So,
I had the wrong thing selected. Sorry, I had regular selected.
all right. So the frog has a pair of forelegs, which are valuable for casting the spell Chameleon and Leaping. So worth 29 gold pieces. Okay. Very good. And someone roll Revilla to heal Zeodana, please.
All right. So it's a D20.
Mm-hmm.
And Ravelo will probably say something like, I was once considered for the Blade Dancers, but I was too beautiful when I was younger.
She can use a dose of
Wow. Right now till 20. All right. So that's she's a level 3 healer, so that's a cure serious, and Zeodana's back in action. Okay. It's only
It's a good day to be a
flesh wound.
henchman.
Yeah. All right. Well, back to the road for you guys then.
Always a henchman, never a party member.
Okay. All right.
In Soviet Union, frog bites you.
Oh my God. Let's see. What do we have here? 3, 18, 5, and 14. So let's see. Okay, so one monster encounter. Good. Common. Okay. All right. So you're as you get to about 12 miles from Saidanos, you catch up with a slow-moving caravan of merchants. There are 20 wagons. They are overladen with many, many goods, and they wave to you as you approach on the road.
Well met.
Well met. Be ye merchants or adventurers, or both?
Adventurers. We are the Grey Brotherhood.
They nod as if they've heard of you. Oh, yes. Well, you're welcome to join us in camp tonight. There's safety in numbers. The Lusalon Forest is still dangerous with those undead everywhere.
We would gladly share your company and be happy to share your fire.
Okay. All right. Well, in the company of the 20 merchants and their guards and wagons, the night passes uneventfully.
I like.
Is that the 21st of Zigguin that we just finished?
That was the 21st. Yep.
Yeah.
And so now it is the 22nd, and you are outside the walls of Saidanos.
And who was it that we were that y'all suggested we send in as our runner to get a healer out?
I think
It has-
Reyes and Zidane.
Well,
better
no,
be-
it has to be a PC.
It has to be a player character, yeah.
It has to be a PC. As soon as one of the henchmen goes in, it triggers the loyalty.
Okay, so I mean that's either me or that's either Higlak or Tyrenius, and Higlak's not exactly the most user-friendly character.
Well, the priestess doesn't like the imp, remember?
Yeah.
She does not
So,
like-
so,
She does not
I
like
mean-
Tyrenius.
so I would suggest something like Higlak possibly taking Raymond in to the temple,
Good call. All
and
right.
then explain the situation. They'll understand. Well, I hope they understand, and then bring them out to this, out to our camp outside of the city. So
I'll unhitch one of the mules, toss Raymond's body, and lead it into
just
the healers.
just one quick note: no loot on the mule, just the body.
Right, just the body.
Okay. All right. So you go heading in and with Raymond and the mule, and you make your way over to the Temple of the Empyreans. This the white marble structure with the tall ceilings, the portico overlooking the plaza of the Pantheon, where the elven version of the gods are still displayed from when the city was captured from the elves. And the Reverend Mother Madeline, the public leader of the temple, is ministering to the faithful as you approach. And the death of a cleric as devout as Raymond attracts much attention. And the Reverend Mother says, "We are devastated at his loss. Have you come to cremate him and return his soul to the gods?"
No, Reverend Mother, we would like to bring him back because we feel his work on this earth is not done yet. And he and several of my brothers in arms are needed for the continued fight.
She says, "How long has it been since they passed?"
And it's 2 days, right?
3 days now.
3 days now.
That's still within the limit.
She says, "Such healing magic is beyond my power. I will have to get the matriarch Mornea." She says, "You have funds to pay. It will be very costly."
Yes, we have funds to pay.
Very well.
Well,
I'm assuming that we do.
Higlak's like, "I really don't do math."
Look, I mean, what's his intelligence? It's like an 8.
Yeah.
he doesn't even know how much beer costs. He just throws money at and expects change.
And,
All right.
and he didn't even ask when he was sent in with no money.
Yeah, he did not. All right. So matriarch Mornea is brought to you. She is a gaunt crone with a stooped back. She must be over 70 years old. She's leaning on a stick, and her vision isn't very good. So Reverend Mother Madeline is leading her, and she says, "Where are the ones that need to be healed?"
Raymond is here, and then the rest of our compatriots are outside the city walls.
"It will be easier to heal them if you bring them into the temple."
I understand and would like to, but the logistics of it is proving difficult.
She says, I'm quite old. I don't feel like walking far.
Well, I'm quite certain that after we resurrect Raymond here, that we would be happy to take you on the mule, and that way you don't have to do any walking at all.
All right. She looks over and she says, I had foreseen this day. Doom is coming to Saidanos now that this has come about. Doom, I say. Very well. I will do my part in all of the darkness that is to unfold. And, okay, so she comes up to Raymond. She says, she whispers to her priestess friend, and the priestess says, the donation required will be 1,250 gold pieces.
It shall be done.
Okay, she looks at you expectantly.
I'll run back out to the bit to get some cash. Hold on.
All right. So you found 2,000 silver pieces, 1,200 electrum, 500 gold piece religious scroll, some silver holy symbols, glass eyes, 500 gold pieces of glass thread, 10 amethysts. So you're gonna bring some treasure in?
I'm going to bring in 1,250 to pay for Raymond.
Okay, what are you going to bring in?
I'll look at Willie. Willie, what should I take in?
Terranius, what should I take in?
Terranius, sorry. Again.
Zahak says, Terranius, don't you see what he's trying to do? He wants to take the gold for himself and claim the credit for this great victory.
You don't think Halak would really do that?
Of course I do. Just look at him.
I'm not interested in credit. I'm interested in pursuing my studies.
Which we can do with this gold. We can hire assistants.
Before I ran out, was that 1,250 for the whole bunch?
Oh, no, each.
That's
Each.
what I thought. That's what I figured. Okay. Yeah,
I do think we have the coin for it. It's just that we need Raymond and then cast in this.
We probably need. We might have enough. We might have enough to barter in coin for the first resurrection. We might have to do some sales of all these other goods and items and staffs and things that we have.
Well, at the very least, the gems should be, the amethyst should easily translate into gold.
The amethysts are worth 1,000, so you could certainly take those back in if you want.
Okay. And then we've probably got another 250 gold.
Let's see. You can take it from the electrum pieces, so that leaves you with 700 electrum.
Okay.
And so you're taking 250 gold. All right. So Higlak brings 1,250 treasure back in, gains 1,250 experience points.
I mean, there was really no other way.
Right. I mean, it's not like there was another way to do this.
Yeah, and he levels.
That's the price of having levels.
You might level actually.
Nope, he does. He levels to level 2. So Higlak, go ahead and roll 2d8 for me for your hit points.
The irony.
I know.
Right?
Hilarious.
All right. So Higlak, you unfortunately only gained 1 hit point. You go up to 9.
It could be worse.
Terranius just goes back to resenting.
So actually, Alex, what's the new mechanic? Actually, that's
You re-roll your hit points at every level.
you re-roll.
Yeah. Yeah. So each time you level up, you re-roll all your hit dice. And if you're less than your prior total, you just go up by 1.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
It's pretty cool because it means it gives you a better opportunity if you roll really badly early on to recover.
It does. That's
I
right.
like
and
that.
over time,
I always hated those rolls.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay, great. So, well, I guess you're deciding to raise Raymond. So let's raise Raymond. Raising Raymond. Okay.
Everyone likes France.
Raymond, you've been dead 3 days.
Hey.
And what's your wisdom, Raymond?
It's at least that's a +2. I think it's a whatever the
+2. Okay.
I
You've
think
been
it's
dead
+2.
3 days, so that's -3. So that's
it's-
-1. And you were killed instantly. So that's no good. So that's -10. So that's -11. Caster of the Temple's God is +9. Half the level of the Council Patch +5. So you're rolling at D20 -4, Newton.
D20 -4. This is for the tampering with mortality, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. 1d20 -4.
Oh,
I mean,
Okay.
Been a
Give me
lot worse.
D6.
yeah, it could be a lot worse. Yeah. Oh,
That could be a lot better.
All right. So your soul has been marked. Extraplanar beings wish you dead. Every week there's a 1 in 6 chance an 8 hit die Keiko demon will be sent to destroy you.
wait, what? 1d? What? 1d on a 1d6?
Yeah.
That bears repeating.
Wow. Okay. Well, the good news is that I feel that Raymond has been marked. I mean, this was always Raymond's fate, I feel.
She says he has come back, but with great darkness following him, just as I prophesied. All right.
Keiko
And so
demon.
Raymond, that's a Keiko demon? It's an evil
Yeah.
demon.
You said 8 hit dice?
Well,
Yeah.
isn't that
So-
like the definition of a demon?
Well, no, because it comes from the Greek. There were eudaimons and Keiko daemons.
Okay.
Whereas a eudaimon was a good demon and a Keiko demon meant evil demon.
Okay.
So a Keiko demon is a particularly evil demon. And it will take you 28 days to recover, Raymond.
All right.
She says, "Are you sure it's wise for me to continue?"
yes, and it's necessary.
All right. Well, she follows you out. She says, "I can cast one more spell today. I will have to attend to your other 2 friends tomorrow."
I would like to go ahead and raise Castinus.
Castinus? All right, Mr. Castinus. So you're going to be rolling the same. Actually, you're going to be a little bit worse because you don't have a wisdom bonus, right?
Right.
All right. So, and you're not in a temple. So you're rolling at -8, Castinus. That's a tough roll. You guys sure you want to spend 1,250?
Well, if I go if they take me into the temple, like, can't the 2 of them carry the character into the temple?
Sure.
Or actually, no, Raymond couldn't. He's got to rest. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I could do another trip.
Yeah,
Should send Avro or someone.
The XP. Whoever. I mean, Higlak might get another.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
That's the thing. So I mean, at this point, hold on.
I gotta tell you, for Gwynfor, I think Gwynfor's a lost cause because he's gonna be another day, and he's also at -1 wisdom. I think you should just let Gwynfor, go off into the elven sunset. But Cassinus might be worth saving.
Hold on. What's the benefit that the doing it in the temple? What's
+2.
I think it's worth it if you're going to spend the 1,250 in gold points.
I mean, the way to do it, guys, you just pay her the coin while she's here and then let her take him back to the temple.
yeah,
That done.
All right. So 700 in Electrum. So that means you still need to find another 950 gold pieces. And then you have those the crates of glass, so you can pay with that.
yeah.
There were
okay.
2,000 silver pieces. Have you used the 2,000 silver pieces yet that were also in the chest?
Nope,
No.
those are only worth 200 gold, though. It won't get the job done.
Oh, okay.
All right. So let's give it a roll. So Sean, you're gonna be at D20 -6.
Come on, Sean.
Wow. Okay, Sean, you made it back. Give me a D6 roll. All right. So tampering with mortality has had a deleterious effect on your mind. You lose 1 point of wisdom.
Oh, dang.
Castinus -1 wisdom.
I just moved him down to wisdom 8.
Okay.
Oh, you're
Will now.
no. Huh? Will. Yeah.
So Will. Right.
Yeah.
Will. Okay.
Okay. So Castinus goes and is alive again.
So all of a sudden, I think Castinus starts developing a gambling habit or
He gets
something.
into like loose women, drinking more.
Oh my goodness. So I'm just putting it out there because I was just going through the scenario in my head. We're gonna start we're gonna have to get silvered weapons. I'm telling you this right now.
All right. Well, guys, you still have Avarice is dead, who's now a henchman. So even if you bring him back, he might leave the party. And you have Gwynfor. Do you want to spend the 1250 to try and restore Gwynfor and Avarice each, or not? Or what do you want to do?
I'm not sure it's worth it. I'm at a -1 will already, and it'll be another day. So I'm at -6, 8 depot.
You'll be at -8.
Yeah, I'm feeling like maybe I should just be let go. Give me a nice burial.
Yeah.
And I don't think we need to raise avarice. I think Jenna can fill those shoes.
Yeah. Well, Avarice is responsible for everyone dying twice. So,
Is Castinus on 28 days of recovery?
yeah. Yeah. Well, do you want to head into town then?
Might as well.
Yes, we've got some burials and
Royalty checks.
things to do.
And,
Loyalty
and a lot of loot.
All right.
Well, not as much as we had, but
At least it'll be less painful now because Castinus is back. So
Castinus is back and Raymond is back.
Yeah, between our relatively high charismas and high wills, I think so.
All right, I'm just
Jonathan,
calculating
can you
your
make
experience
another-
points real quick, guys.
Yeah.
Jonathan, can you make another elf?
I don't know that I need it. I would actually rather be an explorer. I've always wanted to be an explorer.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, we need an explorer too, or
Yeah.
you might want to consider.
You can also take over one of the henchmen if there's one of the henchmen that you like, Jonathan.
What if we?
I don't.
What if we?
I mean,
What if we
I was
brought
awesome
Lucan
except for
back?
that charisma. The charisma is brutal, and I'm
Yep.
tired of being low
You don't want
charisma.
that. Yeah.
Hey, we're back in Cyadanos. We could find Lucan.
I don't remember what his stats were. But also, he went away. I don't know. But I could take on his name.
You can just roll up a new guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing.
Yeah, another Grey brother who got the
I got the message late, guys.
He's
got lost in the mail.
That's hilarious. We got the message late. Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
Saturday, guys. Sorry about that.
That's really funny. Okay, give me 1 sec as I calculate up all of your XP.
I'm a approachable guy.
Yeah, he's like, hey, how's Gwynfor these days?
Right.
This is what I end up rolling, of course. But my goal will be a explorer.
Yep. And then let's see.
I did consider some dwarves, Newton, when I was looking at the rolls. I considered the Tomb Stealer, which was pretty cool, and actually would have been really handy in that dungeon because he can close doors quasi permanently. I think good for battening down the hatches.
Yeah.
So little did we know that our class of Grey Brothers is actually 1,000 members.
Oh! All right. So you guys killed, as far as I can tell, you got 5 brigands, a bunch of orcs, 4 orc champions, orc leader, and the 2 crab spiders and the 10 giant rats.
Plus the big ass frog.
Oh, the frog. Thank you.
And the dire wolf.
I got the
And the
dire
dire
wolf. Yeah,
wolf.
I got
Okay.
the dire wolf.
Hey, we don't engage in slurs here. Big laugh.
I think it was 24 orcs total, if I recall from my annals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I never mind. I got you.
Hey, I think we can sell the orc prisoners to the gladiators here in Sidon.
Oh,
Oh, the orcs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, there is a gladiatorial house that does hire orcs.
Okay. It's in Sifron, though.
It's a different one, yeah.
All right. So I will distribute XP.
Hire orcs is probably not the correct way. They impress orcs into gladiatorial service.
All right.
Oof.
Anyone else hit level?
Don't think so. I'm looking.
I think maybe I did.
Let's take a look here. Castinus. Yes. Castinus looks like you did.
Nice.
What's your XP threshold? It's like 1,200?
1,500 for Castinus.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So Castinus hits level 2.
Yay!
All right, Castinus, roll 2d6 for your hit points.
Oh, hey.
Nice. All right,
Nice roll.
Castinus is now up to 8 hit points.
Nice.
That's right. He's almost as tough as Hidlak now.
All right, very exciting.
Is that brush with death made him all buff?
Let's see. Aguilar.
I don't see that he got any experience from that.
He must have been excluded here. It's fine. Because I accidentally gave 165 too many to Mandonio, so we'll fix that up. So Aguilar got 165.
Oh, see, Mandonia's a thief as well as a fighter. I see.
So
Well, I
Avarice.
think Turok was missed too.
Avarice is
Let's see
dead, though.
Yep, Avarice is
Well,
dead,
then-
so we'll get Turok. It'll be fine. Okay, Gwynfor also dead, so he's getting moved into deceased and
Let me go through
retired. Let's see. Jenna Vale, she got some. Mandonio got some. Raymond.
Get some.
So Raymond, you hit level 2 as well.
Oh,
Oh,
awesome.
because the Crusader is 1,500 also?
Yep. So go ahead and roll 2d6 plus 2 for your hit points, Raymond.
D6 plus 2.
Oh,
geez.
wow. All right. So Raymond has now got 13 hit points.
You're a tank.
Badass. All right, he's putting the warrior in holy warrior.
That's right. It was, I guess the Imperians were gratified that I tried to save them.
Yeah.
My
All right.
brother-
So Higlak made it to second. Raymond made it to second. Castinus made it to second. All right. And then Tyrenius, you're at 1,654. So you are just a little bit short.
Sure.
just
and then
yeah,
Gwynfor-
just a little
Gwynfor-
tiny bit of 900 points more.
Yeah, Gwynfor would have been the slowest leveling because it's 4,000 for him to get to second.
Yep.
And I had a bringing back from the dead penalty of -5 experience, 5% experience points. It was brutal.
All right. So now here's an interesting question. So you can give Gwynfor a heroic funeral to start his new character off with more experience points.
Absolutely.
And so basically, whatever you guys decide to allocate towards his funeral expense, 80% of that goes towards XP for Jonathan's new character.
There's also the reserve XP that we donated to the temple last session too.
That's correct. Do you remember how much that was?
It was 80.
Okay, 80. That's right. Yep. All right. So you have 80 reserve XP plus whatever you put in terms of the heroic funeral.
Okay.
I mean, do we have? I mean,
We'll see how much gold
Sorry,
we have after
90%. 90%.
90%.
after we split everything up amongst our minions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, they have their loyalty checks to do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do their loyalty checks too. Yeah.
But interestingly enough, are their loyalties checks affected by our levels now?
No. All right. So who went down? Turok went down.
Turok
So
went
his
down.
loyalty drops to -1. Who is Turok loyal to?
Me. And so his boss is dead.
Yeah, so his boss is dead. So he's leaving service because he was working.
And can somebody else pick him up? Can Cassness or Raven or
someone else can try and recruit him, but Turok is leaving the team unless someone else recruits him. And then
He's awesome.
Zayadana went down, so her loyalty drops to 1, and she needs to make a check to see if she stays. So who controls Zayadana? That's you, Raymond. So go ahead and make that roll. 2d6.
That's my charisma, right? Which is like
Mhm.
plus 3.
No, it's already factored in. You're just rolling 2d6 plus 1.
Okay, 2d6 plus 1. One plus 1. It can't be that hard to count.
All right. So Zayadana sticks around.
Nice.
Very good.
Dude,
Mandonio also went down.
Does she get a bonus to her loyalty?
Nope, didn't get 12 or higher.
Okay.
Mandonio also went down, so he needs to roll. He's at +2 loyalty right now.
Who controls Mandonia?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
Gastinus. Okay. 6, 7. All right. So Mandonio is grudging loyalty. He says, Mandonio feels this is more dangerous than he thought. I stay with you for now, but perhaps I think it through if you die again.
Please ask him for a raise or something.
He's like, Mandonio is not happy when his employer dies because he thinks, how then will I be paid?
Now, does Aguilar automatically leave the party as well since I died, or is
Oh yeah, he was here as your guy. He leaves, yeah. But you guys, someone else can try and recruit them if anybody wants Aguilar and Turok.
I'll try and recruit Turok at the very least.
What's your? Okay, go ahead.
My charisma is 9, so
Yeah, it's not a negative. So, and Aguilar is the other fighter that is really awesome, except he has the high pitched voice.
Yes. Yeah, it's
All
of
right.
mice and men, Turok and Aguilar.
So 2d6.
Yep.
12. Oh, shit.
That's not
All right.
good.
Turok says, I'm going back to the fort. That was crazy.
Wait a
And
minute.
then,
I only joined because I like the elf speech.
Does anybody else want to roll for Aguilar?
Yeah,
Arenas will roll unless.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yes,
so
that's
sad. I like Turok.
Was someone else speaking?
I mean,
Go ahead, Tyrannies.
Well, I was going to say Avro might need another pal to hang out with.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Turok was a beast out there. So
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, well, someone recruiting Aguilar or no?
Yeah.
I'll
Who?
let Tyrannius roll first.
Tyrannius, go ahead. Okay. 7. He says, actually, he says, well, I just feel like I really proved my value, and I was kind of hoping for a better offer.
Gastus, what are we paying him now? We did throw a lot.
Right now, he's getting 12. We could give him a bonus of 25 gold pieces,
Re-signing
Yeah.
bonus.
re-signing
All right.
bonus.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's do that. How does that sound, Aguilar?
Give another roll. He'll tell you how it sounds.
Yeah.
Are you going?
A 9.
9. All right. That works for me.
No, and the other person we're trying to recruit is Turok or re-recruit.
Well, if you're trying for Turok, you're now at a -2 because he's already failed once, and you guys are seeming desperate. But you're welcome to try.
All right.
Yeah, you can +2 Newton if you want. I mean,
I got a slight bonus. Yeah, so that counteracts some of it.
All right. So go ahead. So you're at a 0, Newton.
Wait a minute, 2d6. Sorry. All right, 2 rock. You can bash more heads in. I mean, for the Imperians even. What's wrong with that? Oh,
Yeah, I'm done.
that's
Nope.
all right.
I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb.
poor two.
All right. So Turok is retiring. Okay. So, Jonathan, you want to go ahead and roll up a new dude?
Yeah, am I doing it now or am I doing it later?
Why don't you just do it now? So,
Are you doing your?
How much gold do we have for this send off?
Alex, if you will put the treasure in the Discord, that way I can you just put it over there? Then I can find it easily, and I'll do our calculations.
yeah,
While Jonathan's rolling up his guy.
sure.
And you're playing. You're going to play a explorer, Jonathan.
If I can
Well,
get
he's
that.
at C. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to see what you can qualify for. That's right.
44 and 3D. I'm sorry, 5
D6s. Yeah, you get 1 5d6 in your first stat. You pick which stat. So if you're doing Explorer, you'd want it to be Constitution.
Yeah, and I'm going to do. I want Strength and Charisma to be the 46s because I really want good Charisma.
Well, do you want to do Strength or do you want to do Dexterity for an Explorer? Because they're pretty good archers.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, would you recommend Dexterity instead?
It's up
We'll
to
do
you.
Dexterity.
I would usually recommend Dexterity, but it's up to
We'll do
you.
Dexterity then. So I'll do Strength first at 3d6.
Strength. No, you roll your 5d6 first.
Oh, 5d6 first. So we're doing Con first.
Okay.
6 and 5, 17. No, 8. Yeah, 17. That's a nice roll.
Yep. Con 17. Okay, great roll. Now roll your Dex at 4d6.
So
13. Okay.
13.
Now roll your Charisma at 4d6. Uh,
13.
13. Okay, now roll your Strength at 3d6.
This is where we get worried.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Roll your
Alright.
Int.
Int.
Wow. 15 Int. Jeez. Okay, and roll your Wisdom.
Will.
Or Will, rather. Sorry. Yes, Will.
10.
10.
Oh, that's a fun character in its own way. I mean, horribly weak, but all other stats are pretty good.
Yeah, but
That's why
like
he's an archer.
really weak. Like you can't even use a longbow.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I mean,
So be
if
it.
you wanted to be an explorer, I don't know, strength
yeah,
4.
Yeah, let
Now-
me look at. I'll look. I can look at the.
You actually now you do get to roll up. You do get to roll 3 sets of characters, so you can do that process twice more.
Whoa. Okay.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to pull the treasure for Sean.
So the XP level for an explorer is 2,000 for second level.
Yes.
Trying to. I wasn't prepared for a second one. So my strength was 4, my int was 15, my will was 10, my
10.
dex was 13, my con was 17, and my charisma was 13. Okay. Right, let's try this again. So, con first.
So I suspect that this explorer brother
13.
I suspect this explorer brother grew up with the elves for mysterious reasons.
So is my dex 13.
Okay, I'm putting all the treasure, Sean, and then I'll tell you what got used up.
Yep. I'm watching it.
16.
15. All right.
Now the 3 scary rolls. strength.
Strength.
11.
It's all right.
And now I hope I can be literate.
In.
12. And will.
All right. You made
I
it.
am one. That's one shy of a Nobirian. 11, 12, 10, 13, 14, 16.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good stats. What is it again? So
11, 12, 10, 13,
Strength,
14,
so-
16.
Sorry. Strength 11.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, into 12.
Okay.
Will 10.
Okay.
Dex 13.
Mm-hmm.
Con 14.
Mm-hmm.
Charisma 16.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty good character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, should
Yeah.
I just do you pick? Do you roll 3 sets and choose your favorite, or do you stick when you?
Yeah,
when
you
decide
roll
to
3
stop?
sets and choose your favorite.
Wow. Okay, this is all right. 6. So here goes con. Oh, what's that? 12.
Okay, so then you get a minimum of 13 when on the 5-die-6 roll.
Oh, okay. And okay, so here goes Dex. 13.
Is that, yeah, 14, yeah.
Charisma.
Cha.
13. And strength. 11. That's well, actually not as bad as I thought, but still not good. Illiterate. And will.
He was the GOAT.
Yeah, I'm going with no character number 2. That's
Character number 2. So
Okay.
strength 11,
Oh.
intelligence 12, will 10, dex 13, con 14, charisma 16.
I might think about. I don't. Do I have to declare which character class now, or can I think about it?
No, you can think about why. What are you thinking about?
Yeah. Well, because I'm just thinking about because the con is not a +2, it's lower leveling rate. And is that significant enough, or I don't know. I probably will go with an explorer still, but
I mean, you could do a bard. You've got really good dex and charisma.
yeah, I'll look at the other character classes too to make sure. But I'm probably going to go with an explorer.
Probably an explorer. Okay. Yeah.
I need to review what the stats are.
Yeah, you could be with those stats. You could be a blade dancer. You could be a bard. You could be. Yeah, I would say bard, blade dancer, or explorer would be your best choices.
What are the dwarves? Is there any good dwarf of that kind?
With those stats, you could be. Yeah, there's a bunch of dwarven classes. There's like the dwarven redder, who's like a charismatic dwarf. There's a bunch. You'd have to look at them.
Yeah, I'll look at them. I'm less inclined to play a dwarf. I'm a little rough on dwarves, but they are cool classes, so we'll see. I'll think about it.
All right, cool. Well, that was freaking a bloody-handed session. Holy crap!
Right?
Yeah.
So for Bard, the getting to second level is 1,500. And their key attributes are Dex and Charisma.
So it'd still be the plus 5%. Although I think it'd be plus 5% for any of those 3. So I might consider with Explorer. So because I've always liked the Explorer class.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he'll certainly be a good explorer. Good dex, good con, good charisma. He's like a fit, buff dude. Oh. Okay, so you got... all right, and I think we can probably wrap up. The gem from the kobold area, I believe you guys had already... let's see.
No, because we were searching the kobold area when we killed the spiders, and I think
that's right.
We found that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. There was the ruby in the little crack. Yeah. Let me put that on there then. Yeah. It was the ruby hidden in the crack. And that's a good place to stop, guys. Well, that was hilarious. You know, the typical ACKS II group, or the typical ACKS group, as it's run on my Discord community, would not have spent that gold to restore the party. They would have just said, well, you guys all died and sucks to be you, roll again. And they would have all gone and leveled up. I saw this happen repeatedly in my last playtest campaign. So, and it was actually seeing them play versus how, you know, the old West Point crew used to play actually made me think. In Arbiter of Worlds, I wrote that there's like different types of group culture, where like some groups are all for one, one for all, and other groups are like all for me, fuck you all. You know, you guys are definitely all for one, one for all.
Well, I mean, our name is the Grey Brotherhood. We're brothers. We
That's
take
right.
care of each other.
That's right. So
I would have been more sad if Cassius and Raymond hadn't come back than Gwynfor. I mean, we need Cassius and Raymond. I mean, that was worse. It's ironic to say, but I was sadder about them than me.
well, so we'll assume that whoever the explorer you roll up is also part of like the Grey Brotherhood, but like he was out exploring and didn't get the message, and so just
Yeah. Maybe he was back out east with that whole Psychos thing or something like that, and was headed back this way.
yeah.
Would that be a cool idea? I don't know.
Skysos was way too far away. He wouldn't
Too
make
far away. Okay.
Yeah.
But he'll be far away. Got the message late.
Yeah, he was just out exploring the mountains or something. Yep. So let's end the session and wrap the recording.
Yes.
Yeah, new rule. Clear the room when the thief is disarming the traps. Guys, I literally had the orcs warn you. And the orcs
I know.
hey. So
I know.
I don't know what else I could have done. The orcs were literally like, hey, you know, we don't really need to be here. Do you mind if we leave? And you guys are like, no, we're all staying. So
All right. At least everybody got to see what it was like.
that's right. It was a learning lesson.
A very painful one.
Yeah.
And then the orcs
got to do
survived.
survival mechanics and everything.
That's right. That's right. And of course, Raymond is screwed now because every week he's going to have a chance of death. So Raymond, you basically need to sleep anytime you can. You need to sleep in a pinnacle of good. You need to sleep in a temple where you'll be safe.
Or, yeah. Oh, I mean, there's certainly things that I can do. The Holy Circle prevents folks, evil creatures from getting in. So there are different things that I can do, and also until we get magic weapons, silver weapons is probably rogue.
Yeah.
Silvered weapons.
Oh, that's why you said silver. I gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
The hawk just goes, put a circle of salt around you when you sleep.
You'll be fine.
So 8 hit die. I mean, it's not pretty, but if it comes alone, it's manageable with a party our size if we have weapons to hurt it with and spells.
Oh, so it's 8 hit die. Is that's what it is?
Yeah, it's 8 hit die. So I mean, it's not pretty. It's like, yeah.
It also depends when it shows up, because if it like appears in the middle of a fight,
oh yeah,
it can be really bad. So
Does would Higlack's sword
oh yeah,
be able to harm it?
magic sword could fight it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So magic weapons, spells, or silvered weapons.
We definitely need to make a point to check out
Not
the
all
weapons
demons
that
can
we
be hurt by
looted.
silvered weapons, Newton. So don't get over invested.
Not all demons can.
No, don't get over invested in the whole silver weapons concept.
Oh, okay. Well, blessed weapons, or if you cast sharpness on a weapon, that'll
Sharpness, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the guy that had sharpness just died.
That's true.
But you have a spell book. You have a spell book.
You do have a spell book. That's true, Tyrannius. You can take his spell book for later study if you'd like.
I mean, we're looting his corpse. We're not burying his stuff.
Yeah, we're not cremating that.
Right.
I'm not creating the spell book. Yo, that's money.
That's dark.
No, it's not. It's practical. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like he was stripping his body
Do you
naked.
have a sense of how much you're going to allocate towards Jonathan's funeral?
Not yet. We need to. Yeah,
I still need to count it.
loot.
I need to count it all up. Yeah. What we did.
Yeah.
I'm worried we're gonna. Yeah, I don't have a sense for how much we have spent for resurrection versus being able to pay for other expenses.
I would say honestly, cap it at the resurrection cost. I mean, if it's less than that, that's fine. But $12.50 cap. That's what you paid to keep me alive.
In other words, they would have been willing to spend $12.50 to keep you alive. So why not spend $12.50 on resurrection?
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
and I'd say, but no more than that. I don't know how much money you got, but I would say that's the max. If you don't have enough money for it, whatever it is. But I would say don't do more than that, because that seems like if you're trying to come up with a number, that seems like a fair number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you need to equip the party with certain cool things and it costs and you don't have that much, that's fine too. I'm not worried about it.
I think you guys have enough for that, because you've got.
I think so.
I mean, you've got the illuminated scroll and you've got the rotted vestments. That's 1,000 right there, and then you got the gold brooch. That's 1,500. So yeah. So Jonathan, you'll come in with 90% of 12.50 basically.
Yep.
You'll be at 1,125.
Bane room.
We can send him into town to turn in some, on his own with some loot to get him up a little higher.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Once you get to higher levels,
You also have those items you found in the chest, which you haven't identified.
Yeah.
We're all at staggered XP levels anyway. I'm not that worried about it. I was playing Gwynfor, who was going to be like 5 levels behind all of you anyway. So
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. Well, the good news is you found the secret treasure room. The bad news.
You found the secret treasure room.
Yes.
I remember we
Average
played
roll
a little
2
bit of
nat
this game
ones.
once during one of our reunions, and I don't remember much about it, but I remember we stopped when Andy died by being poisoned in a room, and I wonder if it's that room.
It was that room, yeah.
It was the same room.
Same room.
Sometimes the treasure room finds you.
In our empire, treasure room loots you.
It was meant to be. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a fun game, guys. I'm glad you kind of pulled it out at the end there, got the Brotherhood back in action. So, Castinus is falling into wickedness with his decreasing will. Higlak as well. Tyrannius is already on the path to evil. Good thing I called you the Grey Brotherhood and not the White Brotherhood, because, man, it's getting pretty gray up in this house.
Higlak was never lawful to begin with, so,
Right. All right. Cool. Good times. Good times. We're back on in 2 weeks.
Okay.
All right. Good night, guys.
Night.
Adios, gentlemen.
Right.